Hey, what's up and good morning. Happy 2019. You're watching FunkShop TV right here on twitch.tv/FunkShop TV. I'm Biggz. Joining me today, of course, is Shawn, like always.
Sometimes.
Shawn's all suited, bro. What's going on?
Nothing's going on.
I feel like you're going to do the weather or something. Like
we should get a green screen
Tom, no. We did that enough the first couple podcasts.
You're going to give us a news report?
I mean, no, the weather girl
it's
sounds
cold.
better. That sounds, yeah.
It's cold out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
And if you've watched FunkShop TV before, of course, you know the lackey, Anthony. You look like you just drug your ass out of bed, dude.
I think it's the opposite, that I just haven't been to bed yet.
Oh, yeah? I haven't either. It was a rough night, but whatever. We'll get through this.
Yeah.
And also joining us today, we got a guest in the building. What up, Josh?
What's up, everybody?
How you doing, man?
Doing well.
I like your shirt.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure that the Twitch community appreciates your shirt too.
I hope so.
That's very Twitch-ish. Is that a word? It is now.
Okay. I mean, like, I don't think
is
it
now.
means what we're saying it means, but yeah. I don't know if it's a word.
Well, I almost said Twitch-esque, but that might be a little complicated for some people. I'm trying to get you guys dialed in screen better. There we go. That's a little better. Anthony, I'm not going to zoom any closer on you because nobody needs to see your head. Bro, when are you going to do something? You know what? I know you're not into the stereotypical GQ thing.
I don't even know what that means.
But I'm going to take you to get a fade one of these days, bro. You're going to get faded.
Noelle gave me a fade twice, and it wasn't that fadey, but it
It wasn't that fadey.
it was a haircut.
All right.
I think fadey is a word.
I don't.
If I said fade-esque, it wouldn't have been a word though.
That's the properties of being fade.
Being fade-esque?
Fade-esque.
Oh, okay. You say so?
Doesn't work.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, happy 2019. This is how we're going to start our year. Just bullshitting our way right through another podcast.
Already laughing more than I have in the past 24 hours. We're good.
Yes.
I can't tell you.
We're good. How was your New Year's?
Mine was all right. I got drunk,
Surprise, surprise.
but I didn't drive anywhere. Obviously,
Well,
I went
that's
somewhere to get drunk.
And then
Good.
you passed out on the couch.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It was better
I did
than
what I do
working.
every New Year. I stayed home and I played video games.
And you thought you were a nerd.
I mean, I am a nerd. I went and got drunk and had a Nerf war with a bunch of grown adults, so
Oh, I did.
That's still man-type stuff.
I will accept
Especially
that.
when you're drunk. It's
Not
way better.
12-year-old type stuff.
I have been drinking. Maybe I should start drinking again. But
No. No.
I mean, it doesn't take much.
No, he wasn't ready. No. Please don't.
okay.
I've been drinking over 3 years, and I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that.
I
don't
don't know.
miss
The
it.
last time I got drunk, I was hanging out with Nolan. In March, maybe February.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
6 vodka shots.
You don't like Nolan?
Well, I'm just saying.
He's sorry that haven't gotten drunk in
Yeah.
months.
Okay.
Had nothing to do with Nolan.
All right.
So, I didn't really feel drunk except for when I went to the bathroom and I thought I needed to poop, and I definitely didn't need to poop. And then I projectile vomited.
Where were you at?
I was at Silver Star. We started off at some bar in downtown Portland. That's where I had the shots. About an hour and a half later, I started feeling not so great, and I went to the bathroom, and I wasn't able to, do bathroom things. And then I projectile vomited all over the street when no one was about to take me home.
And this is why we call him Lackey, ladies and gentlemen. I just do
Because
projectile
I know how
things.
to do all the things and vomit.
Everything is a thing. Like I did that thing, and then this thing, and then this thing, and then that thing. Like you're so descriptive, or lack thereof.
Well, if I described what actual things
You're
I would be doing, I'd probably
non-descriptive-esque.
go to jail.
Bro, you're not gonna go to jail.
Maybe.
You didn't. No, I doubt it. I mean, You're not gonna sit here and tell the world that
I
you robbed a
snorted
bank.
3 pounds of meth.
I doubt it. Yeah, right. I mean, you can
It's why
say
my
stuff
nostrils
like
are so
that all
big.
day long, and they still got to prove it. Now, if you said I robbed a bank on this day and this bank, and somebody with your description robbed that bank, then you might be in trouble. But other than that,
Black.
you're not. What?
Is that sufficient? Black?
You're not black, bro. I don't know. You're somebody keeps lying to you.
Have a black person. I'm not sure about that.
I mean, I think we were probably on the low end.
It would turn all the lights down low. Turn off all the lights we might have.
I think if we put us 3 together, we might be more black. I think we actually remove blackness when I'm here.
Wow.
He does whitewash the podcast a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
My hair fixing it.
Where-
It's okay.
Did you say my hair fixedeth?
Fixed it.
You're getting biblical now.
Fixed it.
My hair follicle fixedeth upon the mountain. Jeepers, what is going on, Shawn? This is your
I
idea.
can't even.
This is like a Sunday night podcast. Our Sunday night podcasts are all freeform. We just talk about whatever.
What are we talking about today?
A few this is and that is.
That's almost as descriptive as my description-esque.
I wanted to, real quick, before we get into anything else, since we're just kind of on this trend of keeping this DoubleTree story up to date.
Oh yeah, what's happened with the DoubleTree? You know, you're familiar with the DoubleTree story? Yeah.
You
Not the
know what
hotel.
happened?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
So, I think it was December 26th. A black man went to the Travis Scott concert in Portland. He was staying at the DoubleTree, and he happened to be sitting in the lobby talking to his mother on the phone after the concert. Mm-hmm. Security came up and started harassing him.
Okay, I do.
And then he ended up security ended up telling him he had to leave, and he's like, "Wow, here's my room key.
Yeah,
I'm
fully paid,
staying
and
here."
They made him leave anyways, and no reimbursement, correct?
Right. Yet. I was looking to see if there may have been reimbursement. DoubleTree has officially apologized. I'm sorry. I'm sorry our employees treated you like it was 1950.
Can we have can I have my money back?
You're not allowed to drink out of that water fountain, sir.
Jim
Man.
Crow.
I just wish I could drink out of the white water fountains again. Those would be good times.
I don't want to. If we're in Portland, I don't want to drink out of any water fountains. Period.
I didn't mean.
Those aren't water fountains. Those are bum showers.
But hey,
True story.
You know, we used to.
Bum bidets.
You ever walking through Portland? Yeah, that's exactly what they were. But we used to walk through
I
Portland
want to wash my butt.
with a bunch of friends, and you know how you can put your thumb over the hole to spray everybody. I won't even do that anymore. I'm not touching that water.
That's fair.
I'm not touching it.
Get a glove out to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, my phone is going off. I'm muting it. Hold on.
Good idea. Well, you openly put somebody on blast all over
great.
Facebook.
It was totally worth it.
I mean,
I got the preferred results out of her talking shit about me shortly after.
so apparently Peralta, I believe he's one of Massey's attorneys. Oh no, Peralta must be from DoubleTree. Says, we sincerely apologize to Mr. Massey for his treatment this past weekend and deeply regret the experience he endured. And added, it was unacceptable and contrary to our values, beliefs, and how we seek to treat all people who visit our hotel.
Is this the one next to Lloyd Center?
That makes it all better. Yeah.
By the way,
I've
they
been
did
there.
fire those 2 employees.
Wow.
Now,
And the manager.
I saw another thing that they may not be fired. They may have been suspended.
I saw they were.
So
put
that's
on-
why
I
I'm
saw
trying
they
to.
were
That's
put
why
on
I'm trying to
leave.
dig into it.
I didn't know if they got suspended or fired. I heard they were put on leave.
Originally, the report that we got was that they were fired.
I heard a couple days ago they were put on leave. I don't know if it's been updated.
Right. I heard that yesterday, so that's why I'm trying to dive into it. And I apologize for not doing my homework and getting this shit together ahead of
I
time.
worked really hard. I haven't done that.
I was
since
planning on it
middle
last
school.
night, man, but I just kind of got sidetracked. Found out some really negative shit. Man, real quick, if you have somebody that you care about in life,
This is
make sure they
important
know
to
it. Just make sure they know it. I don't care what level it is. It could just be a homie from way back that you just pops into your head, or somebody that you see on a regular basis. We never know what somebody's going through in life. So do not miss an opportunity to look at somebody in the eye and say, you know what, I appreciate you, or I love you. Give somebody a hug. Let somebody know that you're available to talk to them. Don't not be available to talk to somebody, and quit putting so much of your life on Facebook.
Real.
If you got some drama, man, talk about it with your boys. Talk about it with your girlfriends. Get it out for your chest. Don't put negative energy out in the atmosphere for other people to have to deal with the repercussions. No, I believe you. You know what? And I'm not trying to come down on you at all. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm just.
We're talking about something else.
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
we've got.
I don't actually know.
And
what
Josh
the,
is completely lost in what we're talking about.
But I don't know. More
I don't either.
story,
I don't
so
either.
We don't know anymore.
Basically, a friend of many of us decided to take her own life right after our New Year's Eve party, and I was hanging out with her about 3 a.m, and then I found out last night that she decided she didn't want to be here anymore. So,
Wasn't she engaged?
yeah. I don't want to dive into her personal life on here, man. We just have to remind people not to miss the opportunity to let somebody know how much they mean to you, because it could be the difference between them deciding to give another day another shot, or making a permanent fix for a temporary problem. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to get all over emotional. We'll save that for Sunday.
Or another day.
Sunday. Yeah, another day. I don't mean Sunday. I meant like church.
Oh.
We'll take it to church.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Follow me.
For all of the non-church people, they're like, what does Sunday have to do with it?
What's going on? Right?
That's Saturday this week, isn't it?
Start day or game day.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Friggin' Garth. What a mess that is.
I think it's awesome.
Oh, man.
I think it's really awesome.
Just like, his label's forcing him to be on social media, right? That's what's happening here?
The what?
Pretty sure he owns his own label at this point. I don't think he's...
So who's making him do this insanity?
So Saturday at
Somebody told me sure.
5:15 Pacific Standard Time is the Seattle-Dallas game.
Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday. It is in Dallas, but I'm really not too worried about it.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, what are they going to do? Run Elliott? No, not against Seattle. They're not.
Oh, all those
Now, if our offense,
for like 50
if the offense crumbles like they did against Arizona,
I mean,
we might have a reason to be.
Our offense
worried.
wasn't horrible at Arizona.
But is Dallas's defense?
Defense that was really bad.
Is Dallas's defense any good?
They're
I don't know. I haven't watched football.
They're like number 6.
Hey, Demonio, lurk from work. Appreciate it.
That's the guy from last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
I can't remember anything from last night.
We helped him get to his 200 follower mark.
Yep. That's
Congratulations.
Right.
Yeah, man. So, getting right into today's stories. The first one we're going to talk about is the headline on Heavy.com says, "Watch. White man attacks black female McDonald's employee, and she fights back." So I'm going to go ahead and play the video.
Yeah, I want to see
there's
this
so much
video.
wrong with this.
I haven't seen the video.
I haven't seen the video either. Yeah. I
Now-
like you now. You're my new friend.
I'm going to read. There is an update on this. We already have a skipped frame. What the funk?
It's probably my fault.
We already have it. Yeah, everything's your fault. You're the lackey.
That's why I said it's probably my fault.
Oh my God, will you shut up so I can get into this?
Yes.
So, there is an update. The update reads, transient Daniel Taylor has been arrested and charged in the attack.
But does
Read
he-
more here. Clickbait. So I'm going to read more here. What?
Wasn't he the employee?
No.
Oh,
He was the attacker.
Okay, for some reason I thought the white one was the employee. Okay, I see.
No, the black girl was the employee.
Got it.
The
Okay.
white man
I got
was
it
the
backwards.
attacker.
He was a transient.
Yeah, his name's Daniel Taylor, and I clicked on the clickbait, and it says 5 fast facts you need to know.
What?
We need to
5 fast
Can't we just watch the
facts
video?
you need to. We'll get into that, okay?
Also,
Will you
can
come
we
down?
touch on the fact that he assumed the black person was the transient? I mean, can we-
Right, bro. What's up with that?
No. Whoa. Scoop back.
Just
I
because
didn't
your
know
head looks like you
I didn't
might
know there was
be.
a transient involved until I heard his name was something
Okay.
Taylor.
Were you the transient?
Always.
Who was that college basketball coach that referred to black women as or young black America as nappy-headed Negroes?
Right?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I sure do.
He was talking about Anthony.
Fact.
I'm nappy. Fine. I can admit that.
But you're not like stereotypical.
No, I'm just nappy.
I've never seen you. Yeah, no. You should. Do you own a pick?
I break all of my picks.
Me too.
Break them doing what?
Picking my hair.
Get a metal one.
I've broken metal ones.
Wouldn't that bend?
You don't know how to use a pick, do you?
You're supposed to like.
Oh boy. So next on FunkShop TV, how to properly pick African American hair.
Is somebody giving me a tutorial?
We can arrange that. I guarantee.
Is your kid giving me a tutorial?
I could probably look. I could put something out on Facebook saying we need somebody to come up and do a fresh fade and lineup and pick out some afro on the show. And I guarantee we could have 10 people lining up before we could have one person knock on the door that can explain to us why the Earth is flat.
That's really hard. I don't know why it's so hard to find someone who will come on the show.
There's so many flat earthers, but we can't get any to come and try to convince us why the Earth is flat.
5 of my flat Earth friends, they're like, no, I don't want to talk about it. It's not
right.
really worth it.
It's because they know that Shawn will be like, you're fucking dumb, and just shut them down. They're afraid of that. So this article. So Daniel Taylor has been charged in the attack on a fast food employee in Florida that was caught on video that has since gone viral.
Daniel Taylor, the white transient.
Oh my God, shut up.
I just thought I'd have to make it known.
Taylor, who is white,
and a transient,
lunges at and violently grabs a black female employee at McDonald's in St. Petersburg on New Year's Eve. Taylor can be seen in the video furiously and forcefully attacking the young woman across the counter, but she aggressively fights back, even as the man continues his attack. Taylor is described in court documents as a 40-year-old transient from Clearwater, Florida. Here's what you need to know about him and the incident. Number 1, now widely seen, the minute-long clip captures the violent attack by Taylor and the relentless defense of herself by the employee. In the video posted on the Atlantic Black Star Facebook and YouTube video, Taylor appears to be speaking to the employee when suddenly he lunges at her and forcefully grabs and pulls her across the counter. She immediately fights back. After around 10 seconds, she's pulled away by another employee. But Taylor remains at the counter and then inexplicably appears to snap his fingers at an employee who appears to be the manager. I want her ass fired right now, the assailant says to the manager. She shouts, no, you're fixing to go to jail. He says, I was just asking you a fucking question, bitch. He screams as she asks why the police are not being called. Point number 2, many were concerned that it appeared that police were not called, but they were. So before you get your panties in an uproar, they did call the police. Immediately,
panties right now, okay?
Immediately, people began asking if the police were called and if the man was arrested for the assault. Though, as many point out, this young woman was not about to be attacked without fighting back. On YouTube, people are asking if police were called, if charges were pressed. This happened at a McDonald's in St. Petersburg, Florida. A SWS assaulted a black female employee. What is SWS?
I don't know.
Why's all this shit happening in Florida? Soldier, I don't know.
I keep seeing SWS. I don't know what that means. SWS assaulted a black female employee and she had to fight him off. YouTuber Dark Web TV wrote in the description and then asks,
I think
why?
It's straight white.
Anyways,
simpletons.
Look, if it had something to do with like a sexual orientation connotation, Shawn would know it.
In Florida.
If you say SWF, he knows exactly what that is. If you BBW, he knows what that is. Big BBC, he knows exactly what that is.
What?
You don't. We know. This happened at a McDonald's in St. Petersburg, Florida. SWS assaulted a black female employee and she had to fight him off. YouTuber Dark Web wrote in the description and then asks, why wasn't he made to leave the premises after the assault? Why did the manager continue to take his order? Why were the PM just standing around?
He took his order?
Number 3, Taylor was arrested by St. Petersburg police and charged with battery. He's being held in jail, unable to post $1,000 bond.
He might have done that just to keep him in the building longer so the police could show up.
I hope that was the strategy, because why the hell would you serve somebody after they fought your employee?
You know, you wouldn't.
You
wouldn't. So, according to Pinellas County, Florida court records, Taylor was charged with 2 counts of battery. Court records state Taylor stands 5'8" and weighs about 130 pounds, but jail records show he's 5'7" and weighs 160 pounds. Battery is a first-degree misdemeanor with penalties of up to 1 year in jail or 12 months probation and a $1,000 fine, according to Florida state law. Taylor remains in Pinellas County Jail on a total of $1,000 bond, $500 on each count. Records also show that Taylor already owes the county $11 in commissionary charges.
We just got some bits.
Hey, what up? I can't even see that.
Fry.
Hold on. I can't even. Oh, Nated Axe, what up? I couldn't see the name because it came up black on my screen.
Nated Axe.
So, point number 4, police said in a report that Taylor is a transient, and court records show that Taylor may be wanted elsewhere. Taylor, who turned 40 on December 30th, the day before the attack, is reported by authorities to be a transient in the Clearwater, Florida area. Some had commented that in the audio at the end of the video, Taylor sounded possibly intoxicated. There's no charge for public intoxication on the report from December 31st, if in fact he was. Court records state that Taylor is provisional for extradition, which may mean he has a warrant in another state. His middle name is Willis, and jail records state he was born in West Virginia. These guys really, really are thorough.
Yeah. There's a lot of information there.
A lot of information, and we're just putting it all out there.
How big is the girl? Do we get to know her
Nathan said,
and when we watched the video...
Well, I was hoping they were gonna stat her like they statted him.
Oh,
so we can get,
double
like,
D,
like a fight. You know?
We're gonna get to
She's coming in 300.
And now we're shut down.
Extra black. I don't know.
Extra black, as opposed to regular black.
Oh yeah. Well, she wins the fight, right?
I believe. I don't know if she wins the fight. They said
so
she holds her own.
If he won, they wouldn't have served.
Oh, he didn't win. He definitely didn't win.
I don't think he won. I don't know if he didn't. If he
catching
lost,
up in Shaq, Demonia Jack said,
jail.
"Let's go Seahawks." Now he's from the Midwest, I believe. So he's even rooting. People that are even Midwest are rooting for the Seahawks. Everybody hates the Cowboys unless you have ties to Texas.
Yeah, sex without strings is that?
Yeah, I was getting to that. And then he said, "Easy perm, the fro." That's what I did.
I miss.
We should give you a Jerry curl, bro.
I will. I will destroy every one of you.
Have you seen? This is probably a stupid question because the answer is probably going to be no. But have you ever seen Coming to America with Eddie Murphy? That surprises me because I thought you only watch white movies. But like
Eddie Murphy's basically,
you know the Soul Glow. That's what we're gonna do to your hair.
Please don't.
I'm gonna get you a Jerry curl specialist, bro.
Please don't.
Yes.
No.
So point number 5, Taylor, who pleaded not.
No. We need to go back. I don't want a Jerry curl.
Taylor, who pleaded not guilty in a hearing on the day from his arrest, has been ordered by a court to stay away from that McDonald's and the victim. Good idea. The case of the state of Florida versus Taylor document states that he was given a public defender who demanded discovery in the case, meaning whatever evidence the state has against Taylor, presumably the video and witness statements. Taylor was also ordered by the court to stay away from the fast food restaurant and the victim. Good idea. Yeah, Seahawks over Dallas all day. Fuck the Cowboys.
So,
did I say that out loud? Was it loud enough? So, yeah, we're going to get into the video. You guys have all seen it, I'm sure.
I don't think.
Actually, I haven't.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Woo!
I just saw the
it's
article.
Good. It's good.
I saw the article. I didn't watch the video.
Watch carefully.
John, wait. Damn. Jesus.
Oh damn! Is that Louis C.K.?
I think she's average over something.
Fact. That's gotta be. Look at him. He's held by the bald spot. I thought she was going to be 300 pounds. That 130 pound female. Louis C.K.'s ass.
Probably like 16.
What's funny about that you just...
I just took off the follower. Go for it.
Louis C.K.
So we're going to start this over.
He's in trouble for like...
Can you make
a racial shit now, too.
Shut up.
It is full screen. This is... Oh.
Not technically this.
Oh my god, Anthony.
Sorry.
You can't get the gist of it from where you're at?
I just want to see her beat the crap out of this guy.
Alright.
I'm
now,
pretty excited.
Okay, can you be quiet this time so we can try to hear what it says on the video? Demonio Jackson, just close your eyes and go with the girl.
I don't want a jerk.
Yes! Hey, what up? Morbid Abuse said best movie ever. I agree. It's I wouldn't say this is the best movie ever, but it's up there. So, we're going to watch the damn
I
video.
love your name, Morbid Obese.
That's Matt.
That's funny.
Here we go.
John! Wait!
Boom.
That's some like straight hockey style.
It's a brawl. Why is he pulling her off? Yeah, he should be over there.
So if I was scoring this fight,
Yeah.
she landed about 15 clean blows.
He kind of grabbed her hair and then did nothing.
He didn't do anything. He just curled up and just pulled.
10-8 round.
Yeah, I would have served him too. That nigga needs dinner.
Maybe 10-7.
He just got beat up.
Without a doubt. So we're going to try this one more time.
I'll be quiet.
But
there's
we've got the
words in this
explosion
video?
button. So I'm going to try to hit the explosion button every time she lands a punch.
Okay. She's.
John! Wait! Hey, John!
I guess you could say he got.
She's like
blown
trying
up.
to pull him over the counter and just.
Yeah, that was 14, maybe 15. I don't know if I caught the last one, but that was at least 14 clean shots.
Now, here's where all the controversy is coming in and why the country's in an uproar. Because you see another employee drag her off to the back, and then she goes up by the window. Look, now she walks back over there casually, picks up her shit, and now the manager again grabs her, pushes her to the back.
I mean, where's the controversy? That woman should be arrested. She is a menace to society. She's violent.
She beat that guy
man
up.
half to death.
That was a transient. She's beating up hobos now.
Yeah, she's just beating homeless people. He already doesn't have a home.
That's like adding insult to injury. Come on. Injury to insult?
Man,
Injury to injury?
he really thought he was fitting to do something.
What went through your mind to do that?
Right.
Her fist.
Or a Big Mac that went through his mouth.
Something.
That went through his mouth.
I got nothing, man. Like, the manager should have just let her go. Obviously, she could handle her own. Obviously, he had it coming. He deserved everything that, and then some.
The way I look at
Why
it,
didn't the manager, a dude, like if I was the manager in that position and a guy grabs my female employee, I'm gonna be the one throwing blows on his ass. Why didn't the manager stand there like,
Right?
should I do something?
that's
and then a woman comes over and grabs her and pulls her out.
Can I do something? Can I do something? Not
Look,
should I do something?
I don't ask can
That's why
I do, and then I explain why I did later, and if it lands me in court, it lands me in court.
I get that, but when
Could
you're
you
working
see
at
that
McDonald's,
man's
can you
demeanor,
really
too?
go much lower?
If you go back and you pull up that dude's like whole body language and his demeanor, he wasn't fitting to get involved with anything.
No,
Yeah.
no, he was
He's like,
scared.
I want to keep my job.
He was
Clearly
really
scared. Now,
Like, yeah, he didn't exactly, Shawn. He didn't want to lose his job. Like, that's the kind of
I
thing that
think
if
it was-
you're a
one-
manager at McDonald's, man. Now you have no integrity.
yeah,
Managers
no,
at McDonald's make a lot of money.
they make like
I don't give a
15 bucks an
fuck.
hour.
Like the people.
But they're also in Louisiana, right, or something like that.
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Florida. That's probably less. They probably have like a $7 minimum wage there.
Demonio said he didn't get his McRib.
The shake machine was down again.
What? They wanted to charge me for mac sauce?
They were out of lemonade in the drink machine.
They wanted to charge me for mac sauce.
That lady just beat me up. Why was my food not free?
Now, if that was a heffalump white girl behind the counter, do you think he would have grabbed her?
Probably. Like, he didn't seem stable.
I think it just depended on her size more than anything.
I
Yeah.
think that's probably what it was.
Probably.
She definitely
Probably.
did not look like she would be
probably-
able to.
So basically,
He probably thought
I
he
mean,
was
does
But if it was a
Does the-
heffalump and he thought like he could like pull her up out of the cankles, he might.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm so glad you know what a heffalump is. You're gonna fit right in. And now I'm gonna get all sorts of hate mail from all of the
Heffalumps.
well,
all of the
Did you
cankles.
say whales?
I said whale, the big boned ones. I'm not fat, okay?
I'm just big boned.
Yeah, I like big girls. Just send them my way.
All right.
I'll slam dunk them.
You heard it here. Ladies, Josh wants to slam dunk you.
But only if you 480 pounds plus.
Dang it!
Set a minimum limit.
Okay, I'm good at 360.
Yeah, I can't set up a small swimming pool in your belly button. Nowhere. That's all I'm saying. I can't be play, guys. Okay.
Good morning! Welcome to 2019!
We're making bad jokes again!
Oh, you can. I don't care.
Just Tom's on
SSBBW.
Super sexy, big, beautiful woman?
Super
sexy. Size?
Super size. Yeah. What do you suppose drove this dude to reach across the counter and grab this girl?
His clearly not all there mental state would be my assumption.
Something. I don't get it.
Not mentally stable.
I think we lost like 4 viewers while we were talking about heffalumps.
They were all the heffalumps who were watching. How dare you?
Yeah, well.
I'll go watch PewDiePie videos some more.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, they're going to watch some chick in her sports bra and her spandex shorts dance for
also while being
subs.
150 pounds.
Oh no. Strippers don't have to go to the strip club anymore. They just get on Twitch and shake it, and they get plenty of money.
Right?
Get tips thrown at them all day.
Bath salt got him doing that.
Bath salt.
Right?
And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to eat her face. I get it now. That's why I pulled her over.
Speaking of, oh my goodness, why didn't I save it? I saw this. I was flashing through Facebook yesterday, and there was a frying pan with a face in it. You know, it was all bubbling because it was frying, and it said, "What is this advertisement for?" And all I could think of is your brain on drugs type thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to click on it because I thought it might be clickbait, and I'm like, somebody's cutting the face off of somebody and putting it in a frying pan. I don't want to see what comes next.
It was probably Hannibal.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Something cannibal related. Or bath salts. Hopefully bath salts.
Christmas ornaments.
You use human flesh Christmas ornaments too?
I mean, if the shoe fits, cut it at the ankle.
The cankle?
Cut it at the cankle. I mean, yep.
Now, what about that Taco Bell incident?
Yeah, I'm getting to that one right now.
Talking about last night.
The bathroom at Taco Bell, those are always nasty. Exactly.
That's the one.
That's the one. And then when you're done, give it the Trump.
I got flushed.
So the article reads, gunman opened fire at Taco Bell drive-thru after employees forgot his sauce, police say.
Fucking Christ.
This was posted on January 1st and updated 8 hours ago. In Meredith, an angry customer fired shots at a Taco Bell in southwest Oklahoma City after complaining about employees not giving him taco sauce with his order, police said. The Oklahoman reports that a man in a car ordered food from the restaurant's drive-thru at around 1:25 a.m. Monday. He then pulled back around and began yelling about not getting his taco sauce. Oklahoma City police said the suspect pulled out a semi-automatic handgun, fired through the drive-thru window. The employees ran to the back of the restaurant, locked themselves inside a bathroom.
Sorry guys, we're closed. Active gunman.
At one point, the gunman entered the restaurant and began banging around as the employees were hiding, police said. He left before officers arrived.
That guy should probably not have a car.
Did he get his sauce?
I'm willing to bet on his way out, probably grabbed a handful.
He needed his Diablo sauce.
I was gonna say, do we have a video of this one? Can we see if
There's
he got the sauce?
I'm sure there might be a video someday, but there hasn't been one released yet. I'm sure Taco Bell probably had to give the footage straight to the police. And they probably want to do everything they can to avoid it from going viral.
I mean, I think that's a great thing to go viral. That Taco Bell's going to get so much less business now.
Matt said...
Their line is, you can bring your guns in.
We had another skip frame. I'm getting tired of skip frames. Matt said, but they always forget my sauce. Had to teach them. Were you in Oklahoma, Matt?
Matt loves his sauce.
He does. He does.
Was this
Lube.
in any way related to the Louis C.K. incident from before? They both didn't get their sauce until they like set up a.
Probably the
It's
same
possible.
person.
It's possible.
But
gonna
what's
hit
the
these
other
spots
one?
at the
Like
same time.
Florida and OKC, how far away are they? Like 2,000 miles. He can walk there in like 6 months.
Well,
believe
I will
it.
give you an exact
1,500 miles.
Taco Bell, Oklahoma City.
There's probably more than one. Oklahoma City's pretty big.
Hey, shut your fucking mouth. We're just gonna go with Northwest 23rd Street.
Sure.
All right.
He's like trying to figure out which
To
one.
McDonald's on
Satellite viewing.
McDonald's in
And come on, what happened to the old Google Maps? It used to just give you the option to, if I get directions. Aha, there we go.
We need to make a
Distance.
trek to
So we
these
need
two
McDonald's,
locations.
St. Petersburg.
I'm taking a road
Florida.
trip.
We're
We
just
do a
gonna say the
podcast
4th
with both
Street.
of those places. We get so many hits.
So the travel time via I-75 North and I-40 West is 19 hours and 37 minutes.
You can do it in the same day.
1,328 miles.
Close.
Breakfast at
That
McDonald's.
is longer from here to LA.
Late night dinner at Taco Bell. Boom, same day.
More power to you. If I'm driving that far, I'm going to LA.
We can do all of them.
I'm going to Roscoe's and I'm getting some chicken
We can not
waffles.
go to In-N-Out because it sucks.
And then I'm going to go to Fatburger. I won't go to In-N-Out. In-N-Out is garbage to me.
Isn't there an In-N-Out coming to somewhere?
That's what I was
The
going to bring out.
Kaiser's getting one.
To Alton.
There is one in Eugene.
Is there?
Yeah, but Kaiser, there's plans to open one in Kaiser, which is right next to Salem.
Yeah,
That's the
so,
closest we're going to get to here
In-N-Out's
for now.
trash.
But I'm sure it's
the most overrated food of all time.
It is hyped a lot, but I still think it's pretty good. Like good quality ingredients.
It's, like,
better than anything we're getting.
Five Guys?
Five Guys is comparable, but they're more spendy.
None of you say anything.
Right? I mean,
I know.
Am I
Don't
wrong?
need to say it again.
Hey.
I already said it on the last 8 shows.
Anthony. Yeah, see, even Matt Lowe said fuck In-N-Out. I say fuck In-N-Out. In-N-Out is not good.
Like,
Why are you?
You know what hurt my feelings,
In-N-Out?
though?
Isn't that kind of in and out? Like
Fuck In-N-Out. I get it. Shawn, get your mind out of the
they
gutter.
can eat his animal-style balls.
style or size
Style.
Style, apparently.
or
Animal style is getting everything on your burger at In-N-Out.
You can just go to Five Guys, which is like right over there, and say all in. That's way faster. Than
I would
saying all in.
much rather have Five Guys than In-N-Out any day.
Yeah.
Forever.
Anthony definitely wants Five Guys.
Well, he
In
wants,
my mouth
so you want hot meat in your mouth.
all the time.
but only with ketchup.
All the time.
Yeah,
Only with ketchup. He doesn't get that joke.
No
Only
cheese.
with ketchup.
So this motherfucker, this
Put
dude,
ketchup on your hot dogs. I mean, right?
Yeah,
no,
that's the joke.
this guy will go to Five Guys. This guy right here will go to Five Guys, and he will get a burger with ketchup.
That's it.
That's it.
It's good.
That's what he orders at Five Guys.
Do you at least get bacon and cheese? Like
Thank you.
at least.
No.
No.
I can. I prefer to only spend $6.49.
What are you, 7?
I said I prefer. To
They-
only
Even the
Everything-
5-year-old that lives here, I've got.
It doesn't
It costs
cost nothing.
It's all free.
if I put cheese on it, it's more expensive.
Yeah, but all the other things are free
That's true. But like, it's more work and it takes longer.
to eat.
No, for them to make. I'm always hungry.
I'm
I'm a transient, okay?
Sir.
Bruh. When you go to Five Guys, how do you pay for it?
Pocket change.
With a penny shooter coming through the door, so he can't. He doesn't have time to sling.
It depends on what I have in my wallet, because I always hate carrying cash. So generally, cash first, then card.
Okay. You know you can order it online, right?
Yep.
And that way you just show up and you pick it up and go.
But
Or
I don't have a response to that because you're right.
or you could have it delivered to your house.
Hello?
Yeah. Shawn, you gonna deliver? the-
Demonio. D-Jack said, no bacon. What the fuck?
my
That was,
God.
look,
You know what bacon is terrible though? McDonald's bacon.
McDonald's bacon is
everything
horrid.
Is terrible.
Yeah, McDonald's everything is.
I don't
So,
think it is bacon.
the other night on the way home from work,
It's just
turkey.
raw.
I went to McDonald's. I will admit it, I went to McDonald's. Michael wanted McDonald's. Jess
How
wanted some
dare
nuggets.
all three of you? How dare you?
Listen,
You were abominations of.
So they got that 2 for $5 deal or whatever it is. So I got
4 big ones.
dude. No, this is
picking up so many of those damn things.
like
lately.
this. Just thinking about it, kind of makes me nauseated,
What you ate?
nauseous. It's that cheeseburger, like the quarter pounder, or whatever.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that one's unreal.
So I asked for no onions when I pull up to the thing. When I get to the window, I said that you got the no onions part, right? I'm like, she looks at the screen. She goes, "Did you say that?" I was like, "Yeah, I did." She goes, "Oh, well, that's a good thing. Now I can go have them make it for you." I was like, "Oh, bitch. Where are we? Vancouver, Washington. Get out of the valley. First of all. Put your big girl panties on. It's 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning. I know you're an adult because you're working late night. Stop it." So we have to pull forward to window number 3 because they're custom making
The sitting window.
my burger. So I get home.
And there's onions.
No. There was not. I took a bite, and the bite literally, like, melted in my mouth, but not in a good way.
Fuck
Like,
onions.
you know when you... What's something that you can take a bite of, and it shrinks when it gets in your mouth? Kind of like popcorn. You know how popcorn, when it gets wet, it just... That's what this bite of this McDonald's burger did to me. So I turned the light on, and I looked at it, and the fucking patty was bright pink. I flip over the bottom, and around the bottom of the bun, it was soaked. Like, I could squeeze and drip the grease out of the bun. Like, these guys were so fucking mad that they had to make me a special burger without onions that they just, like, slapped it on the grill, turned it brown, slapped it on the grill, turned it brown, and...
Well, I don't know what... Usually the way in McDonald's they have... So they cook all the patties, like a whole bunch of them.
Not anymore.
No, they do. I was just there. I just
Look
see it.
look at the carton.
Yeah,
Even the
like
carton
that.
says "made fresh to order now," because they've been under so much
That doesn't
scrutiny.
mean they're making shit.
They're supposed to be making it as you order.
So,
They
like-
can say whatever you want. That could just mean they put it together.
Because like I
Ordered it.
like so the one Andreessen, if you stand like
That's
on
when
the
we're
side
at.
of the lobby, you can look right clearly the make area where the grill is and everything.
Right.
And like, cause I go there regularly to pick up food for other people.
Right.
And so I don't go through the drive-thru. I go inside to make sure it's done right, or at least what I can see. And but yeah, they have the holding containers.
I
that
agree,
they had,
Matt. Fuck
like they
onions.
had when my very first job was at McDonald's, and they had holding containers. You cook it, but then there's like these. They're like
Yellow one.
yellowish. Yeah,
They still have those there
Yeah.
because their claim is that they don't use them
Still
anymore.
have them there, and one of the ones on 162nd.
I'm not disputing it.
In which case, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. Their claim is that they don't
They
use
probably
them.
might have a shorter hold time now, maybe. But
I bet what they mean by made fresh.
The
is they
fact
put
that
it
I
together.
bit into a raw burger from McDonald's,
so
like,
probably
yeah, like if it was Five Guys is a little and it's pink, I'm like, they use fresh beef. That doesn't scare me. But a McDonald's
You're not
patty,
gonna die of food poisoning from it.
Did you?
it's only like
probably just horse. You're all right.
52% beef in the first place.
Did you report that? 'Cause that's like a
52%
reportable
beef
thing.
and 48%
Yeah, yeah. Jess took
dog.
pictures. We've been so busy because of New Year's that we haven't had a chance to deal with it. But she's gonna go in there and literally show the pictures to the manager. I was
You get a
disgusted.
defamation lawsuit now, 'cause I just called their meat dog.
No, we're not.
Allegedly.
McDonald's corporate
Yeah, it's
doesn't
allegedly
give.
dog. It's not actually dog. It might be dog. We don't
Unless
know.
McDonald's is bought out by Amazon, they're not going to give two shits what we say about them on Twitch.
Jeff Bezos is gonna kill us all.
I doubt it.
He's gonna.
Alright.
Did you see that
They're
episode
not
of South
Nintendo,
Park?
relax.
I doubt it.
Did you see that episode of South Park with Bezos in it? Because that was.
What's the conspiracy guy that shows up on Joe Rogan?
Which one?
The
Alex Jones.
To say Eddie?
Oh no!
Eddie Bravo. Be quiet.
Wish we
Shawn,
could show some of those
you said when
clips.
you had another guest, were you just telling me that because we'd be past our black person quota?
No, we actually have a black person on our panel now.
I think we're talking about Duane.
Okay.
I'm going to put a new button on here. It's going to be the Hallelujah. We need to do it.
Probably.
So, yeah, those were the 2 news articles I wanted to cover today.
Cool.
Took us a whole hour to get through 2-minute clips.
Yeah, no, it was great. Good times.
That's what happens when Anthony joins us.
You're not wrong. Hey, how about Mueller?
Bueller?
Ferris Mueller and his day off, which was probably not yesterday.
Speaking of Joe Rogan, Kanye West,
Yes.
Yo,
yes.
Jack, thanks for tuning in, man.
Approved.
Appreciate you.
or he talked to Joe Rogan, and they are doing the podcast. It's going to be Kanye West and Joe
Matt
Rogan.
just said,
Dwayne is an Oreo.
Matt just said Dwayne is an Oreo.
When is this?
All right, do you mean he's white on the outside?
I don't think they have a release date for it yet, but
think it's
they've
gonna
just
happen real
confirmed that
soon.
it's going to happen.
I can't.
That's horrifying.
I'm setting my
I-
face
Anything
up.
with
I-
Kanye makes me a little bit sad.
I feel I'm gonna watch it, but I'm gonna be cringe. I feel like I'm gonna be in a cringe cocoon the whole time.
Why?
Because
Kanye.
nobody likes Kanye.
So 22 hours ago,
We're all
Yee,
So cringy.
22 hours ago, Yee tweeted. That's Kanye West.
Kanye. He is my idol.
Wait, what?
Kanye, what? He is.
He loves
He's
Trump
a
so
meme
much.
god. Are you kidding me?
He is a meme. He is not a meme
He
god.
is
He is a living meme.
Yeah, exactly. He's a living meme.
So his tweet says, spoke with Joe Rogan,
he's a living
podcast
meme.
coming soon. That was 22 hours ago, so.
Yeah, I can see that.
Probably just gonna call
That
in.
makes my day.
No, I'm sure he's going to show up. I'm sure he's going to be there.
I guess he has unlimited
Joe-
funds to do whatever he wants. So.
Joe Rogan, though, he's such a brilliant person. A lot of people don't realize how brilliant he is.
destroy.
He will ask Kanye questions in a way that Kanye will think that he's being sincere in the question. And Kanye, he's gonna rope Kanye into saying some shit,
That's
and I can't wait. I can't wait.
I know, but I'm gonna cringe at Kanye talking.
Yeah, Kanye kind of. You know,
But my whole thing is like.
Now, can you have
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've always been of the thought process of let the people who have the most ridiculous things to say, like Alex Jones, Kanye West, let them talk.
God,
They will-
no.
They will
I
dig
was-
their own grave.
I was
every
just
time.
gonna say put Alex Jones and Kanye on the same show.
Oh no!
Have them
And then
review each other.
who's the super mafia Italian dude that went off on Alex Jones? The
Are
fat
we
guy.
talking about hello?
Talking about,
or Good Morning, Julia
Joey
guy.
Diaz?
Yes.
Joey Diaz.
Put Joey Diaz in between the two.
Oh my god! Yeah, he's the referee.
Wait, I want,
Joey Diaz in between Kanye
That
West.
would
I want
break
Good
the
Morning,
internet.
Julia guy.
Joe Rogan, if you make this happen, bro, I want some rights or some. I want a coffee cup.
Does Eddie Bravo get to be there for this one? Like,
Is he related to Johnny Bravo?
Brendan Schaub should be there too, just to
I don't
rope all
know
the
most of these
ridiculousness in.
names.
yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right though. Joe Rogan is going to grill him to death and get him to say some.
And he has no idea. He has no
So,
idea what's about.
How does Joe Rogan feel about Trump?
I think he's
he
kind
has
of
mixed feelings.
he's just kind of in
Okay, like you?
Kind of like most people.
Yeah.
I feel like.
most people are just like, well, I hope that
I'm pretty sure everybody just hates Trump now. Like,
I mean, in our area, the Pacific Northwest, but like countrywide, it's mixed.
I think
Yeah.
he has like a 20% approval rating.
I mean, I'm sure his approval rating ain't great. I haven't checked it recently.
yeah,
Anyways, so is he gonna like lure him into saying stupid shit about Trump too? Because that's what I want to hear.
Sure, he'll probably say weird. I guarantee those subjects will come up where he'll ask him about his time with Trump. I
Well, yeah,
guarantee
they have
it.
fallen out or had some.
Did you guys know that Floyd Mayweather fought New Year's Eve?
I didn't care.
I don't think that's real.
Did he lose?
Did he?
It is very real. It is
did
very
no one
real.
hear
He
about
fought
this?
in Japan
That's
for New Year's Eve,
because they only promoted it in Japan.
and he made it. It lasted like 37 seconds, and he made $9 million for doing it.
Did he lose?
Jesus.
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
a
no.
good
He
hour.
can knock
away.
people out.
Actually, it was like here.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the one I saw.
Wait, since when
Oh,
can Mayweather
I wanna-
actually KO people? Is that what happened? Maybe it was a
Yeah.
Japanese
I mean, he
schoolgirl.
just landed a good shot. He was pretty much just toying with the
Maybe
guy.
it was a Japanese schoolgirl.
It kind of looks like it.
Here's some reports that are saying it's staged.
That's what I thought. I thought it looked fake, and that's why I didn't.
You
believe
did
it.
see the clip?
I did. It was real short,
How long did it last?
less than a minute.
Yeah.
Mayweather, still at 41 years old, he is in the opposite corner, dancing away, Frank.
This guy does not look like a
Barely throwing
boxer.
him behind the punches, and they're landing flush. Now Sakala doing
Japan's
everything he
best.
possibly can, and Mayweather drops him again.
What?
Buddy Mayweather.
This is very bad acting.
Corner has thrown in the towel.
It does look a little WWE-esque, doesn't it? Everything's going to end with esque today.
What? That is the worst. I got punched twice and I quit.
I think they just wanted him out there and paid him $9 million.
Yeah.
He does fights for $300 million. So
Yeah.
I mean, $9 million ain't shit.
Yeah, 9 mils
Plus-
actually not get hit.
Plus, I'm sure all expense paid trip to Japan. Let's go.
Vacation time.
Yeah, let's do it.
And the guy looked like he was a weight class smaller than
How
Floyd.
much would it take you to get in the ring against Floyd Mayweather?
I do free.
You're so
You're dumb.
You're so silly.
I can take a
No
beating.
It would take
problem.
a
This is
couple
why we
mil,
call him the
because
lackey.
I know the damage I would incur would take a couple to,
Yeah?
be able to fix. But yeah, as long
If
as
I
have
was a
nest egg
boxer,
after.
Do you
and
think
knew how
you
to
can
box-
handle
do
more
it
than
for
one punch?
I'd do
I
it
would
for
do
free
it
for
for
publicity, man.
500 grand.
No, I wouldn't even humor.
500 grand? I think I would need 2 mil.
I'd do it for $1,000
At
bucks.
least.
Anthony's. Well, this
Floyd Mayweather, let's do
this
this.
is not a fucking auction, bro. We're not selling it to the lowest bidder.
But that's not how an auction works anyways, so I'm pretty sure
I can name that tune in one note.
Right? Well, okay, well, what about Deontay Wilder? How much would it take for you to take a punch from him?
Who?
Get in the ring, Deontay Wilder.
I don't know who
Oh,
that is.
that would take millions.
Even bigger, scarier version.
I
Scarier
literally
blacker.
don't think Floyd Mayweather looks that scary.
I mean,
He's very small.
He's 140, 50 pounds.
He's like 110
I've stood
pounds.
next to him. I have stood next to him, bro, and I will tell you something. He's got this energy about him that makes him seem like he's 8 fucking feet tall.
He's like a fucking pit.
Like
That's what happens when you have millions of
when I
dollars.
shaking his hand, he just looks you in the eye, and your bones get cold.
Yeah.
No joke.
You
This
watch
dude
Bones
just-
are already cold.
You know, like when that big looming figure appears over the person and they look really small and they got like fire in their eyes. It's like that when you meet Floyd. Like
Yes.
he's that level of intimidating. You know, it's
But
like
It's
he's so small.
ridiculous.
you say that because you've never been in a room with him.
Right.
Call him small in the same room. I promise
Paul,
you.
can you get me a meeting with Mayweather?
No.
Oh,
No.
I tried.
Do you have like a few million for that?
Yeah.
Wait, tell him I'm
That's what I'm
boxing.
saying.
enough insurance.
Tell him I'm an up and coming boxer.
He's not gonna, bro. You know how often he hears that shit?
I don't know, I'm not a boxer.
We know.
You know how many mil we have to throw at him to even
Matt-
get him to come out the house?
Matt Lowe's gonna fit right in because he said you'd have to pay extra to punch Japanese schoolgirls. And then he said I would do it for one half-cooked burger from McDonald's.
Half cooked?
Half-cooked burger.
I don't even think his was half cooked.
Mine was not half-cooked. It was quarter-cooked.
Yeah.
Quarter pounder.
But to be fair, it's only like 52% beef, 48% filler. So
But then
So you
52%
got, like,
of it should have been cooked.
1 ounce.
the mealworms are supposed to be pre-cooked, right? Before they grind them up and add them to the beef.
But I still don't think that
post-cooked.
adds up.
You want those fresh.
The earthobait.
They're better for you.
No, I
Ooh.
totally get in the ring with
You're a
Me
better
too.
man than me.
it. I'd do it.
He's also lying.
No, I'd do it. I would
He
do
wouldn't
it.
do it. I
call
would, though.
I'd do
bullshit.
it. I'd do it.
Not for
$1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000, I'd do it.
You would take a hit from Floyd Mayweather for $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
You would never
Just
be
one
able to
hit?
talk again,
Totally.
bro.
Yeah.
You're not talking again.
Your jaw
The
would be
only
wired
person,
shut.
Can I
the
block?
only person I'd
Or do I
really
have to
be
just sit
like
there and take
scared
it?
to get in the ring with, I think, off the top of my head, would probably be Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that sounds
wouldn't be
horrific.
No,
That
like
sounds
I would.
horrific.
Oh.
What about
Now, Tyson
Evander
today or
Holyfield?
Tyson in his prime?
Tyson is prime. I mean,
Okay.
I still would.
Still, not, Tyson
I would
today is still horrifying.
I don't-
today,
I wouldn't
would
wanna-
worry greatly.
You could
Assuming
talk. You
all
could talk
these-
me into taking a hit from Mike Tyson today
Not me.
for the right
I
amount of
feel
money.
like
Yeah,
Tyson
Mayweather.
probably
No,
punches harder than
let's,
Mayweather.
let's be very clear. If I was to fight anybody like this, it would be advance notice, and you give them time to properly train. So at least you're somewhat used to getting your
I get in the
face
ring right
punched
now.
in.
I mean, I don't think you ever get used to getting punched by Mike Tyson.
No, but you want to be at
that's-
least prepare your neck muscles so he doesn't just snap your
Snap
head
your
off.
neck off,
Can I
yeah.
wear like a neck brace?
Can someone hold my head straight while he punches me?
You guys saw Steve-O just dive into his still fist, right? Like it didn't move
Right.
when he broke his nose. And
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't want to take a punch from that. That's
Nope.
That's a brick wall.
With the
Moving
force
action.
behind it?
Yeah,
Nope.
the force, no.
Nope. Not a chance.
No, get a hold of Mayweather. I'll do it. $1,000. Take a shot in the face. $1,000.
Well, you're gonna clip this right? And we're just gonna put on like Money Mayweather, put on every tag that we can think of associated. We're gonna call his mom's soul food restaurant. We'll tag that in there.
I can make a little animation.
50 Cent.
In the face
We'll revive the 50 Cent Mayweather beef over Anthony saying he could take a hit for $1,000.
I didn't say I'd beat him. I said I'd take a hit.
Nobody, we know damn well you ain't gonna beat him. That is not even close to the question at hand. Whether or not
Maybe
you
I
can
could
survive
outlast
one
him.
punch is the question, bro.
Maybe I could just outlast. Am I allowed to block?
Huh?
Am I allowed to block this punch?
You can try.
I don't think you could.
Why not?
I would want you to.
He has look. He's not lethal because of the power behind his punch necessarily, but the speed, the quickness of that guy.
So like,
By the time
I can
you
block, dodge, do whatever, he can throw one punch at me.
sure. By the
If
time
you were like
you
a legit athlete at some point, you might not get knocked out.
If I was a legit athlete at one point,
Well, like a legit. Yeah, if you were a legit athlete, you might not get knocked out.
what are you
From his
implying,
punch.
sir?
that
So
you
you're
were
not an
never a
athlete.
legit
Yeah.
athlete.
Have you ever boxed before?
I
I'm
have.
not talking about boxing.
Well, we're talking
I
about the
played
best boxer
varsity
in the world.
sports in
Bro,
high school.
we're not talking
That
about
was
high
only
school
6 years
soccer.
ago.
High school soccer and getting a punch
7
from
years
Floyd
ago.
Mayweather are not comparable.
Are they not?
No.
No.
Are they not?
No.
Not
Are
even-
they not?
Definitely
Is
not.
running into the goalpost at top speed not the same as getting punched
I don't
by
think
Floyd
you-
Mayweather?
I don't think you understand like the physics behind a Mayweather punch.
Well, not to mention you trying to block is like what? Put your hands up.
Like if you were like an athlete that was like a 200-pound like solid athlete,
He knows how to.
You are gonna get connected before you can get your arm halfway to the block.
He knows how to hit you, how to move, how to.
We'll see.
yeah.
I'm ready for this.
He's gonna throw a left
I would
fade
knock
just
you
to
out
make
in
you
one
dip
punch.
one way, and he's gonna come across and dink.
Exactly.
And I think it'll be fun.
It's gonna be like cartoons, bro. You're gonna have Tweety birds, tweet, 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 little fucking stars.
I want to
and
do
swirls.
it. Fucking get Mayweather on the phone.
Money Mayweather, bro.
Please.
Shoot me a call.
Just punch him.
All of them.
Call me.
I'm
Call me.
having fun. I want to do this. Let's do it.
I will put up the $1,000 for him to take a punch from Mayweather.
Down. Y'all in?
I will be there to help carry the stretcher.
I'm willing to bet I could get enough people to pitch in look. There's a few.
Put me up today.
There's a few Facebook groups that I could just, as soon as this podcast is over, I'm gonna be like, does anybody want to see Mayweather punch Anthony? There's probably gonna be I'm gonna make some money off of this.
Yeah, but I
gonna
get to make the money off of it.
No, you said $1,000. So if I can get
think we
paid
have to
$5,000
split
for
whatever
making this happen,
I think we have to split it.
I heard $1,000.
Hey, I'll do it for $1,000. That is my lowest.
It was
We
a
split
verbal
whatever
contract,
after
everybody.
I know, no, that was not the deal.
So speaking of fighting, have you guys seen the updates on the potential rematch for KSI versus Logan Paul?
I don't
No.
know what any of those things
So-
mean.
I'm so mad that ended in a draw. I pretty much was done with any rematch.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be. It's still watching.
Matt Lowe said, start a GoFundMe, which is a segue. Because we haven't looked that total up.
For the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't they refund
did
that?
they get their?
I'm
goal?
sure. I'm
Oh,
sure
no.
they didn't hit $5 billion.
They have not hit their goal yet. Any guesses on what it's at?
25 million. What was that last time?
Not quite.
I think 17 was where it was at last time.
22? Whoa.
I'll go.
The momentum since the news report came out that said that they may have to refund all of the money.
Oh no, it went down.
They're at 18,638,979. But I'm looking at the recent donations. Roger Vichil donated $100 3 minutes ago. Linda S. Chapman, $5 5 minutes ago. Virginia Calabrese, $77.
We're calling you out.
6 minutes ago. Yes, we are. Jennifer Condor, $100 6 minutes ago. Kathleen Ruiz, $100 7 minutes ago. Donnie Chilla, $20 8 minutes ago. Jeff Frazier, $25 8 minutes ago. William Garwood, $100 8 minutes ago. Anonymous, smart move. $50 8 minutes ago. And Anonymous, smart move again. $100 9 minutes ago.
Why?
I'm gonna donate right now.
Anonymously?
No, come on, man.
Oh.
$1.
Shout me out. I'm trying to get shout out.
Josh.
Dipshits trying to fund the wall.
$0.
Just Josh.
3 seconds ago.
I'm going to get to your link in a second. Let me there was a Mexican politician that wanted to prove a point.
I want to
No.
buy a panel and put my name on that.
Did he also start a GoFundMe?
Even better. Let's see if I can get this full screen.
Hola,
Oh, yeah.
amigos y amigas.
Amigos and amigas. Like it already.
Well, obviously, he's a Mexican politician.
Can you speak English?
Can somebody translate?
Hola, amigos y amigas. Estoy sobre el muro, sentado en el muro que divide la frontera entre México y los Estados
I'm
Unidos.
assuming he
De
took a
este lado
boat from
México,
Mexico to...
de este lado
No, he
Estados
climbed the
Unidos.
existing wall that they're going to
Vean,
add
estos
2,
metros,
and he's
más
sitting
o
on top of
menos
it to prove
8
a point.
metros. Qué sencillo es subirse. Yo pude
That's in
subir,
San Diego.
pude escalarlo, treparlo, sentarme aquí. Sería muy sencillo pasarme a los Estados Unidos. Lo que deja en evidencia que es innecesario totalmente y es absurdo construir un muro
Exactly.
que cueste
Where's Francisco when we need him?
100,000 millones de dólares o 300,000 millones de pesos.
Right.
John F. Kennedy en su tiempo habló de la alianza para el progreso.
Word, Nate, have a
Que
good
los
stream.
Estados Unidos
Later.
voltearan a ver a México y a Latinoamérica y cooperar con su desarrollo, con su economía.
Mom
con su
said one that
empleo,
hasn't gotten
y
shot yet.
mejorar
Another
los
one that
estándares
newly
de calidad de
elected was
vida.
killed a couple days
Ser
ago.
buenos vecinos y la ayuda
Mexican
mutua,
politicians.
así es
Oh, that makes
poder
sense. Mexico's
mejorar
great.
la relación
Yeah.
y detener el flujo migratorio innecesaria.
All the movies, they make it seem like such a great, fun place with mariachi music all the time.
El repatriado lo que
Is
no-
it?
Oh, it's mostly drugs and
También
cartel.
All right, we can't hear what he's saying. We don't understand it anyways.
Los
Shush, shush.
recursos internacionales.
Shush, I said.
Where's closed captioning when we need it?
But the picture that I wanted to
You
show.
upload it to YouTube, and you can click on closed captioning. It
Right?
should automatically do it.
Fuck you, Mexican politician. Why don't you use
Look at this
YouTube?
picture. He's just chilling, sitting on top of the wall.
Why?
I want him to just flip off.
Does he have a bulletproof vest on? Is that
doubt
what's
it.
going on there?
This is regular vest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Helicopters are falling out of the air there. Oh, helicopters are falling out of the air with newly elected officials in Mexico. Because the drug cartels are... yeah. There's the answer to your wall, Donald Trump.
There's already a wall. Super.
And look how effective it is.
Hey, we can climb.
The wall's not very effective, but I did read an
Maybe if they make it
article
made
that
of
said,
pure marble.
They tear gassed like 150 migrants as they tried to cross.
They sure did. They sure did.
That's rude.
I sure gassed
It was not nice.
That's very rude. So, what if he just made it out of pure marble? How would they climb up it then? They'd have to get like suction cups. It'd be like a spy movie.
Be a Spider-Man.
I like this idea. Trump, if you can make a wall out of pure
Or
marble, we'll
glass.
Steal it though. and
Just
try
out
to
of
sell
glass.
it.
Yeah, they'd probably like blow it up in places and just take it and sell it for like,
7 cents.
I don't think it's a good
marble
material.
expensive.
I don't. What material are they talking about using? Like, what's the proposal? Like, what
There
is
isn't-
There
the
isn't
problem
one.
is-
There literally
the prob-
isn't one.
They don't know.
Nobody knows
They're
what's
gonna
going
put up
on.
a picket fence with some,
Oh yeah, the white picket fence.
yeah, and then just
the
put some
American
barbed
Dream
wire.
picket fence.
Yeah, put some barbed wire on top of it.
Oh, because
That's-
nobody did over.
It's gonna cost $6
barbed wire.
billion to do that.
Nobody knows how to get over barbed wire.
Mom said Trump says if he doesn't get his wall, he will shut down the entire border. If he can do that, why would he need a wall in the first place?
Word.
Good point. If you're not going to build the wall, we're going to close the border.
Needs more walls.
You know, if you're that worried about drugs coming into this country from Mexico that you feel like you need to build a wall, you probably should just shut down the border.
What's funny is they'll just fly drones over the border and drop.
Yeah,
drug-
like,
yeah,
like
Look,
for a long time.
the majority of the drugs that are coming across this border are coming across this border in San Diego.
Yeah,
They're coming right through the right through the
or
checkpoint.
Florida.
that's because it's so easy.
They'll just come up with another way.
Of course.
Whatever you do, they'll just go.
There's-
Oh, let's
this
see.
entire wall thing is fucking ridiculous because anything you try and stop, there's another way.
Wait a
around.
minute,
What
wait a
are you
minute,
gonna
wait a
do,
minute.
Put a wall around our entire country.
Yeah,
Well,
this
like-
This
all
is
goes
a-
back to drugs being illegal, and then
Yeah.
to use it
If
as
they
a
aren't as
bargaining
if
Like-
they aren't as valuable, then they won't be coming
I also
across.
want to point
as
out
much.
Legalize all
that
drugs, and then all of a sudden we don't
immigrants
have this
commit
issue.
less crimes
Weird.
than
Love
American
it.
citizens do by percentile.
Bro, this is pissing me off. There's an ad popping up over the article you sent me that
You should punch it in the face.
This is a real thing.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Potential date for KSI versus Logan Paul rematch sees surprising development. I had no idea. These guys are really gonna fight?
They fought already once.
Did they?
Yeah.
It
They
ended
like
in a draw.
It had to be.
it was like what 6
joke.
million buys.
Look
or
at these
something?
guys.
6 million buys.
I know.
Actually, Logan Paul actually was not bad.
No, he fought pretty well.
He actually like legit fighters like Brandon Schaub were like actually
He trained.
he
Who's Logan Paul?
he actually had some like actual skills in there.
They're famous
Rudimentary,
YouTubers.
I mean, not
advanced.
Yeah, they definitely
not
look
refined in
goofy.
any-
Way too goofy
Yeah,
to be.
Like he couldn't fight like a pro MMA fighter or anything like that. And actually, Logan Paul says he wants to take an MMA fight.
I mean, he did, and Dana White pretty much laughed at him and said, "I won't even humor that."
They just
So-
But then when dollars start getting thrown, like humor starts.
well,
The post is going off. Like
they don't have to do it in the
notifications are
UFC.
not
Like that's the
stopping.
Oh
thing.
yeah, they don't. They could do another YouTube event. Or
Yeah,
something.
Ignore
yeah.
it.
Like there's no
Damn.
reason
But
to
I
have
don't
have
to
time
be
for it
done
right
that.
now.
Work
it's
with
funny.
like a UFC fighter being contracted.
Well-
out. I don't know logistically.
I mean, they've done that, but it's happened before. Like where if other UFC fighters have fought in other organizations for special events.
Yeah.
So like the UFC, I'm sure takes like a percentage of it, just like they did with the what's his face and Floyd. So I mean, there's
Pacquiao?
contract. There's
Yeah.
there's
Or
not Pacquiao.
McGregor.
McGregor, yeah. So there's way. I mean,
How
there's,
did that end?
as long as
again?
people,
Didn't McGregor lose?
yes,
Yes.
of course he lost.
Yeah, that was a stupid.
But he actually fought
That
pretty
was a good
well.
fight.
Yeah, he fought pretty well for not having anywhere
But-
near the skills that.
No, I mean that's
Mayweather
what I'm
does.
saying. It was just like it was a. It
And-
can be a good
and-
fight, but it was a stupid
and
fight.
real-
There was no way he was winning that.
Well, if McGregor would have, yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
If he
McGregor
connects
had a
with that
legit
one
shot
hit.
of beating him, and because McGregor has probably more knockout power, but just doesn't have the stamina to, and he just didn't he didn't.
Yeah.
You know, he would have had to go full like probably 12 rounds with him and then catch him, realistically. But he didn't have.
Super fucking
But
tired.
he doesn't have the stamina that McGregor does, not the boxing stamina.
He doesn't
so-
know how
Because-
to box for 12 rounds. the
Yeah.
way McGregor does.
D-Jack said they fake fought. It was scripted. LOL.
Who did?
Demonio Jack.
Oh, for sure.
You didn't know he was. He's joking. You think it was scripted?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I did.
I didn't see it. I'm gonna have to look it
All
up.
the weird, goofy back and forth talk, and then the fact that it ends in a draw, like, and maybe not to their knowledge or something, but like the ref was involved. Somebody did something to get that to be a draw. Because in my opinion,
I think-
What about
KSI
weird, goofy
lost.
back and forth talk?
I think it was.
Weird, goofy back and forth talk. What?
Their banter between each other, like talking about each other's moms and girlfriends, and like,
You realize these are like idiot nerds, right? Oh no.
I mean, they're huge YouTubers.
Yeah, you can call them idiot nerds, but they're idiot nerd millionaires.
Idiot, they're like KSI.
Yeah.
Logan Paul,
They
kinda.
didn't make a whole lot of money from that. They probably just about broke even
From the
their
fight?
last- Yeah, because
Oh yeah,
of
I'm just
overhead.
saying in general. They're
They didn't charge enough for the pay-per-view.
Well, and it was pirated, like
Yeah.
the most pirated event ever.
well. What do you expect?
They
Not
should.
much. I wasn't gonna pay for it.
I didn't even see it, but
It
you know,
was
I
like
would.
$5. So I mean, to me, that would have been worth paying $5 for.
I mean,
It's just $5. It's like
I didn't. See
That's
it
like
live. I saw it after.
that's half of a lunch. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
It depends on where you go.
I wasn't gonna pay to watch it live. I'm not watching.
If you're going to Jack in the Box, $5 is like a third of a lunch. The place gotten expensive.
Is it?
Kind of.
It was crazy. Like
Depends on what you
the
get.
the reason why we ended. Now I'm being reminded. The reason why we ended up at McDonald's is we went through the drive-thru because Michael only wanted a cheeseburger. He's like, I don't want fries. I don't want none of that. I just want a cheeseburger before I go to bed. So we went through Jack in the Box, and a ultimate cheeseburger was like $7.45 by itself. Right.
Damn.
It was an extra $1.15 for fries and a soda. So we get to the window. We like cancel the order. $7 and
For a single burger.
for a cheeseburger. No,
from Jack in the Box.
from Jack in the Box. Yeah. So that's why we ended up at McDonald's.
To get a daily double or something.
Yeah, you can get,
Mallow said, "I pay for my overpriced fucking Comcast. Pirate City, dog." Yes, we all pay way too much for our Comcast. Believe me, I'm well aware. Well aware.
Speaking of Comcast bills, don't be afraid to donate to the channel to help pay for internet service bills. See this?
We could use donations. Give us some cheers, because Now we have to pay for unlimited internet because we've been going over all of our bandwidth because of this damn podcast.
We're going over a terabyte of data bandwidth a month. So we got to pay extra. So if you're nice, please donate. By the way, I'm going to start doing a weekly giveaway for Amazon gift cards through YouTube, I believe. We'll probably do that. So be sure to check us out there as well. FunkShop TV on YouTube. So starting next week, we'll figure out a way to do that. Anywho, and we'll regularly talk about what the rules and what you got to do to be entered for the gift card. It'll probably be like some comment, subscribe type of situation. So, yeah. What you got going on over there?
Oh, I'm just tweeting. At FunkShop TV's Anthony the Lackey said he'd take a punch from at Floyd Mayweather for $1,000. Can anyone make this happen so we can play it on our podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag Joe Rogan. Hashtag knockout. Hashtag Money Mayweather. Hashtag, what other hashtag should I add to it?
Hashtag this is not realistic.
Mom, you do not need an exclamation, but there you go, you got it. She said, I'm never gonna figure this out. You got it. You just
Thanks for the cheer right there. 10 bits.
Appreciate that.
You know about the bits and all that stuff that works?
I mean, if it's the same as on Twitch. Right?
Yeah,
we're on Twitch.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, we stream live to Twitch, and then we'll take this footage and then edit it and then put it on YouTube. So yeah,
that's the tweet is out.
That's what I need to start doing with my Twitch channel. Is actually like breaking down videos and putting them on YouTube.
What are you streaming on your Twitch?
A couple of different games. I've been doing mostly Dota and the new Magic the Gathering arena.
Whoa, Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. me being a nerd. I
Me
talking
too.
about me streaming. Do you play the new arena?
Arena, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I don't know how I feel about the algorithm because I feel like it's a little wonky.
I don't think the deck shuffling is good.
That's what I'm saying. That the whole business.
It's like half the time I get mana screwed or mana flooded, and then half the time it's fine.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sound right.
That's
to me.
3 half the times.
No, that's 2.
That is 3 halves.
No, mana flooded and screwed are in the same half.
Oh, because you said half the time I get
flooded, half the time I get mana screwed, half the time I get.
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's 150%.
It's fine. 100% works because that's how
I'm
that
half
algorithm
man,
works.
half bear, and half pig. I'm man, bear, pig.
Wait.
Please tell me you know that.
I'm
right.
half black, half white, half Japanese.
Wait.
Minus black.
No, move back. We need to discuss this for a second.
I'm Al Gore.
Damn it, Al Gore! It's an inconvenient truth.
Wow.
Happy 2019, everybody. This is the first Daily Funk with Biggz and Shawn and guest Josh and Anthony the Lackey. In case you're just tuning in, Anthony, while you were taking your piss break,
I took a pee and I took a call from work.
okay, I don't care.
Okay.
Anyways,
I just thought it was...
while you were taking your piss break, I tweeted for you on your behalf.
What?
And it is at FunkShop TV's Anthony the Lackey said he'd take a punch from at Floyd Mayweather for $1,000. Can anyone make this happen so we could play it on our podcast? Hashtag Joe Rogan, hashtag knockout, hashtag Money Mayweather, hashtag punches for pay.
I'd do it.
See if anybody retweets it. And,
Hopefully it'll get like hundreds of thousands of retweets.
yeah.
Or not.
I mean, we can hope.
Dude, you know how many people across, like, if people caught wind of this and who could actually make it happen, I bet there's plenty of people around the country that would love to see
Yeah, people would totally pay just
Mayweather
$1,000.
Punch a random.
knock an average Joe out. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh, that should have been one of your tags.
Because you know how many, you know how many, like, we've all wondered, what would it be like to take a hit from Mike Tyson?
Time to
I've
find
wondered
out.
that. So everybody's like, well, let's watch Mayweather hit somebody else that's an average Joe so he doesn't have to hit me.
We can live vicariously through you.
Yay! Exactly my point.
Pay me money, I'll take all the hits. God, that'd be a career.
Wouldn't last very long.
Probably, but if I could make like $100,000 like a year,
$1,000 a hit, you wouldn't last.
no. After the first time, after I get into popularity,
Your math is terrible.
What? No.
Oh,
after I take some hits and gain some popularity, come on now.
So to get the $1,000 a hit, you have to get to $100,000.
No, I'm gonna raise them after like the first 3.
No.
So you're gonna take 1,000 for the first 3 hits, and then we'll jump to what, like 5?
10?
5. We'll say 5.
5 or 10.
5K, and then we'll work it maybe to 10 after like the next like 6 or 7.
Yeah, we do like a staircase effect.
Yeah,
So you have to get through like
I'll do 100,000 a hit.
About 100 professional level fighters have to knock your ass out.
They don't have to knock me out. They just have to try and.
They get one clear
eventually
shot.
I'll get the hang of this and move out of the way and shit.
One clear shot at your face.
They don't get a clear shot. I can do whatever I want to try and avoid it.
Do we get to bring in the slow-mo guys? So we
Yes.
can,
Absolutely.
see the impact on your face? Like,
Sean's got that.
Absolutely.
He's good, dude.
No, I'm fine with that. I think it'll be great.
He's talking about a camera that's
Yeah, but you can
$200,000.
You'll still be able to get it done.
No. There's a big difference.
Look, I'm not paying for it, fucker.
Right.
You're gonna film it, okay? Deal with
It's
it.
not going to be like the slow mo, guys. I'm just saying.
We could rent a camera.
$100,000
Yeah, like we could rent a camera.
I believe we'll be able.
I don't
I
know
think
if I'll
slow-mo
have a
guys
face
will
at
just-
that point.
At $1,000 per hit, he will not make it to $100,000. No way, shape, or form.
No, staircase,
him that.
man.
He's top. He might decide, okay, I can take punch number 2 from somebody else, thinking they're not going to hit as hard as the first person, and then he's
I
tapping
feel
out.
like Floyd Mayweather is the bottom of the bucket for hard hits, though, right?
I mean,
Like I really,
you said
All
a
right.
pretty insane thing in the last hour.
Are we talking
That
about?
might have topped all of that.
I don't know, man. He
You
doesn't
said
look
some
that
pretty
strong.
dumb shit in your time, but I'm going to tell you that's a doozy.
He's not Mike Tyson.
I agree. He doesn't have.
He
the
may
mass
be
of the
better
size
than
of
Evander Holyweather, though.
Holy feel.
He's trolling.
Did you say Evander Holyweather?
I haven't slept in 3 days. Shut up. Leave me alone.
You know what? I'll take $1,000 if Evander Holyweather hits me.
Done. Somebody
I'll
find.
do it for free.
Hold on. No. Has to be $1,000.
Especially if his name is Evander. You know he's got to be like 75. He can hit me, all right? I'm okay with it.
Either got to be 75 or like really ghetto.
Even
I don't think any new niggas are naming their kids.
no, bro.
No,
What?
like the old
Trey
one.
Definitely not holy
Trey
weather.
Shawn,
Yeah.
Holyfield.
Yeah, not.
Trey Shawn. Where's your son, Evander? Trey Shawn.
Like names like Evander and Martin, they stopped using them in the early 90s.
I know a guy named Martin who's like 24.
A black
That
man?
would put him in.
No, he's white.
Exactly my point.
I didn't know he had to be black.
No, we're talking black names, dude.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I mean, you're comparing it
never
to
met a black
Evander
guy named
Holyfield, right?
I've never met a black guy named Martin. No, Evander
Have you ever
Holyweather.
watched Martin?
Martin!
I meant in real life,
Oh.
you dicks.
I know
I
one.
know a couple Martins.
I only know 4 black people, so I
There's
guess that's probably why.
Some Martins, some Marvins.
I know.
Martins.
I know
some
of
Martins.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Marvin Lewis, man.
Marvin Lewis, man. You're so Caucasian. Do we have any other news stories we need to talk about today?
Something. Trump government shutdown. Something.
Oh, yeah. The Democrats have an idea for the government to get back to work, but Trump is saying, no, we're not going to do it unless they approve my wall.
He's such a fucking child.
I mean, he is, but who else shut the government down? Was it Obama?
No,
Or
it was the Republicans in Congress that while Obama was.
While
in office.
Obama, okay, I was gonna say something happened. While
I love that argument. Not that you.
No, I wasn't making. I was
But
just
like
curious.
I've been reading threads on it all day, and people are like, "Well, Obama shut the government down." I'm like, "No, he didn't."
Oh, I got an update on that hole in the space station.
Wait, what? Evander Holyfield?
No, the hole in the space station.
Oh, my God.
Evander Holyweather.
They know who done it?
It was Evander Holyweather.
Them Russians figure out who done it?
Had to be Evander.
It was according to this article, it was a botched repair job of a man-made hole.
I'm not white. Why would that be relevant?
So that's where the hole came from. You never heard about the hole in the space station?
I've met.
So a
4 other
couple
black
months
people
ago,
in
there
my
was a hole that was
You're number
leaking
4?
into space, obviously.
Will you quit interrupting people?
And they patched it, and then they had to do it. They weren't sure where it came from. And I guess it was a hole at some point. There was a botched repair job that came loose. looks like.
Repressured the space station or something?
Well, I mean, a very minuscule amount.
Okay.
I think he
Sounds
mentioned
Like if
tiny hole.
it was super tiny, like it was they repaired it and they weren't in danger or
Did they
anything.
run diagnostics?
But I think it was like the hole was already there when it arrived in space.
Interesting. Well, there is a lot of space debris, and that's honestly what I figured it was from just all the different space
Yeah.
rocks. Well, no, the Japanese blew up a satellite like years ago, and not to mention just other collisions and things
Space
that have happened.
garbage.
And yeah, essentially it's space garbage that's moving at high speeds, and it's held in by our gravitational pull. And so a lot of times, like as things are leaving or coming back into Earth, or even space stations, will take impact from this stuff.
Futurama question.
I got a Futurama answer.
I mean, it's about our reality, but it's related to Futurama. Why don't we just shoot all our garbage into space?
I mean,
You can shoot it to the sun.
You could maybe shoot it into the sun and hope that it would burn it up, but I don't know if that's financially feasible to. Like,
Not yet,
spend-
but like we should probably be looking at that because one of the reasons we're dying is because of all the trash we have.
Yeah, well, I think with new, inventions from like Elon Musk, where he's like having the new propulsions and like landing technologies for rockets, so we can send things.
Reuse them.
easier. Things
I
like
think
that
what
are
we
going to
need
make
is
it.
a
Space elevator.
space elevator, and we can just put shit on the top of it, and then it just shoots up and then just flings up.
Well, so the space elevator, the main, like we've talked about before, is the main problem is a material strong enough and light enough to suspend that far out into space, because it has
Ghost
to be.
metal.
It basically has to be. I think it was 1 or 1.5 times the length of the equator. I think it was something like that.
So we don't go off.
Because it's just centrifugal force that holds it out there, and then you put but you have to have a material that'll be strong enough to be able to
withstand the Earth spinning something
It was
around in
strong enough,
space.
but also somewhat flexible
With no
because it's
resistance?
in motion, and
Yeah.
it's that far out, so it could easily like snap or whatever. And so that's
It could also very easily snap if a meteor hits it.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if the meteor is gonna be that close and hit us, I mean, we're all
But what if it's like
No, that's the point of centrifugal force. Grab a string and spin around in a circle. Like the end of it will be straight
I was
up.
talking about the meteor.
Or just take your shirt off, raise it around your head like a helicopter.
Right now,
North Carolina, come on and raise up.
Sorry,
You're too white to know what the reference
what
is.
just happened?
my slight
so-
blackness shows.
Our inner Negro is connecting.
I'm so confused. What did I just miss?
What are those colors doing over there?
like my brain just shut down. I mean, it shut down a bunch of hours ago, but like it shut down a little bit more.
In other news,
Gotta reboot. Hold on.
Did you happen to watch that video that I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Fascinating, huh?
Beyond fascinating. I started watching tons of other videos.
Oh,
on the
related to-
channel. Yeah. Just about 8th dimensional spaces and stuff.
Oh no,
Just-
this is what we're talking about.
We're not gonna get into this, but at some point in the near future, we want to talk about it, because at the same time, it's like so complicated to not talk about without at least having some notes pre-written.
You know, I just
Yeah.
realized I don't
D-Jack said, got to close
You know?
Twitch until I get home, and someone needs to start a GoFundMe page for Anthony going back to school, LOL. Just kidding. Catch y'all in a bit.
Because I'm black.
You're not really, but what were you going to say?
I don't even remember anymore. I'm just so offended. Oh yeah, you know
I
what's
doubt
great?
it.
I don't have to drive into Portland anymore.
Because you're not working in Portland anymore?
I haven't been working in Portland.
Oh, congratulations.
I have a girlfriend who I have to drive to work.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't have to drive home for 4 hours every day.
Congratulations.
It's the most exciting thing about this whole thing, honestly.
So the $280 that you lost, that is kind of like a deposit in saving you money.
I still like the $280 restaurant.
I would too.
It was a cheap lesson.
Yeah.
Wait till you have much more expensive lessons. We will.
You're bound to have some,
I did
yes.
already.
Some thousands of dollars of
$5
lessons.
grand, man. Lawyer fees.
From an ex? Oh.
She's the one who... Her
D-Jack said, I'm mixed, so I can't offend Anthony.
You can't offend his white or his black side.
I don't think
That nigga
anyone
and
can-
Honky gonna have
It's
to do
really
it.
hard to offend me, actually.
Same.
I just pretend I get offended. And then I
need to do
scream
that.
triggered at the top of my lungs and people get confused. Or scared. Mostly scared.
Everybody should be confused at this point because nobody knows if it's like satire or if it's reality. I'm triggered. Oh god, is he actually? I don't know. They like sit back and they're like, do I react?
It's 2019. Are we past the triggered phase?
No.
Damn it.
No, we're kicking it up into high gear is what I feel like.
I don't know.
Holy shit.
We got Louis C.K.'s reaching across counters on
A
women.
14-year-old boy driving an SUV allegedly slammed into another vehicle, killing a woman after egging cars with two of his friends in Texas on New Year's Eve.
That kid just ruined his entire life.
14 years
some other
old.
people's
They were
lives.
out egging some cars. He crashed his truck. Oh, he ran a red light and smashed into a woman's F-150. Now, F-150s are tough fucking trucks.
Yeah.
That's... Have I showed you the picture of that asshole in my complex's truck?
Speaking of pictures, I'm going to show you what this picture looks like of this truck.
Later, we're going to be giving away this Gatorade clip.
Wow. That is a lofty giveaway.
Look at that.
Damn.
Oh, no, that's got to be a ditch. I'm like, how did that happen?
No, that's yeah.
But even still, that's like
But that's a big.
speed. You taco that.
That's not even. a big truck.
Savpuss said, how fast was that kid going then? What the fuck? So the headline reads, 3 teens egged cars before crash that left woman dead, police say. In Meredith, a 14-year-old boy driving an SUV allegedly slammed into another vehicle, killing a woman after egging cars with two of his friends in Texas on New Year's Day. The teen driver, who has not been identified, was charged with murder on Wednesday, Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said in a tweet. Deputies said the boy ran a red light and smashed into a woman's Ford F-150 Tuesday afternoon. The teens were fleeing another motorist who gave chase after the teens egged his gold 1970s model Lincoln. The 14-year-old and his 2 teen passengers were reportedly throwing eggs at other cars just prior to the crash. A separate car gave chase at a high rate of speed, and then the teen ran the red light, striking the other truck. At one point, the driver of the Lincoln flashed a semi-automatic weapon at the teens during the chase. The driver fled the scene, but authorities are working to set up an interview with him. According to the Chronicle, the woman killed in the crash had just been shopping. Deputies later identified her as 30-year-old Sylvia Zavala.
Hey, thanks for the cheers, Demano Jack, and thanks for the
Follow.
Sappuss.
Yep.
Word. What up, homie? Thanks for the follow. Man, that picture, though.
Yeah, that's real sad.
Wait. This is on a news thing, and that's the ad that's attached to... Can we go back to the ad for a second?
On New Year's Day, Harris County Sheriff's deputies were reconstructing the scene of a deadly crash that happened at the
Jesus,
corner of
look at
Alden
that.
Westfield and Alden Mail Route.
Okay, so there's a ditch there. I'm like, that's awful.
While deputies are still investigating this horrific crash, they do tell us eyewitnesses saw 3 teens in this SUV throwing eggs at drivers. One driver decided to go after the teens, and investigators now say he may have flashed a gun. The teens ran a red light, T-boning this truck right at the intersection. The 14-year-old driver and a 15-year-old passenger were taken to the hospital. Another teen in the car was okay, but the woman in the truck died on scene. She was possibly in her 30s. It seems relatives of the victim may have received the bad news here. A young woman yelled out in Spanish that her mother had died. As for the driver who followed the
Jesus.
he fled the deadly
And again, that's
scene. So now
F-150s are solid trucks, man.
You're going fast for that now.
Late model 70s,
Yeah, that impact has got to be horrendous.
Lincoln Continental, yellow in color or gold.
Our humanity hasn't learned to not
Be stupid.
be stupid.
I mean, this is why I'm
Jeopardize
pushing for
life
self-driving cars. Sooner than
Yeah.
I
later,
just
you
honestly,
know?
I'm okay with it.
Me too.
I don't know.
We'll have way less deaths. People will be able to send their kids to school without worrying. It'll, teach a pass and get them out.
When we're working together, looking every direction, just people on their phones
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
I mean, constant.
the issue I see with self-driving cars, not everybody can get one.
I mean,
If they replace them and like offered to pay to replace all of them, I think that'd be different.
I don't think
But
that-
Yeah,
it's
she was a
un-
mother.
I think it's one of those things where they're gonna have to. Just
So Happy New Year. Some kids,
Sure.
some kids are now motherless because some 14-year-olds were out throwing eggs at people, and Somebody got pissed off and gave chase.
Maybe.
Absolutely unnecessary. So we all know that General Mattis quit, right?
Yeah. The last adult in the room, yeah.
Here's a report that came out on Business Insider. Business Insider is fairly... yeah. The headline reads, Trump said he would have made a good general while trashing Mattis' service and claiming he really fired him. Vice President... Wait till
You can't make this shit up.
No. And look at the picture that goes with the headline.
Oh. So I will pay anybody $1,000 to punch him in the face, or not anybody.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, that's
Floyd
not-
Mayweather, punch Trump in the face, please.
I mean, that guy's he's still president in the United States, so
I don't. You know what? Take me out, Trump.
Yeah, you still can't incite. I'm not.
Come punch me in the face, Trump.
yeah, you're
Trump. I don't.
You can pay me $1,000 to punch me in the
Twitch
face.
may applaud what you're saying right now, but you could still be facing federal charges, so be careful with that.
You can come punch me in the face, Trump.
So,
bad, bro.
says Vice President Mike Pence laughs as U.S.
I don't know if
President
you know
Donald
that.
Trump holds a baseball bat as they attend a Made in America product showcase event at the White House in Washington. The article reads, President Donald Trump said Wednesday that he essentially fired former Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis, criticizing the outgoing defense chief's service in the Marine Corps and his 2 years leading the Defense Department. What's he done for me? How has he done in Afghanistan? Not too good, Trump said at a cabinet meeting, according to Bloomberg News. What president would ever ask
Just general.
what our defense chief, what has he done for me? What president can you think of that
None.
would even fathom to utter that bullshit out of their mouth?
Like,
I'm so glad that this is the dude who followed the first black president. He has made Obama pretty much go down in history.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will be legendary.
Now here's the
he's the
problem.
guy before the worst president ever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Here's the problem with that. We know that. But you know how many people in America are thinking that this is the perfect guy to follow up the worst president in American history?
There's not a lot.
There is way more than you give it credit. I guarantee it. It's ridiculous and it's scary. What is his approval rating?
I don't know. I think it's like 20. Yeah, like 22%.
It's like
it's
20
not
or
great.
less, I think, right now. It's
1/5
real
of the
low.
country, I would put it at about that. Like,
And
it
that's
can't be
just the
more
people
than
they
that.
polled. That doesn't count like the rural areas he's fucking over.
Well, no, you got to also take into
People
account
of other areas
that
are-
also doesn't count the redneck areas that aren't getting polled. It's probably pretty equal.
I don't know. I feel like even people who were in it, like in the beginning
I
with
feel
Trump,
like-
have kind of.
I
fell
feel like
off.
rednecks are the only people, or like the one of the groups that have kind of fallen off him because he's trying to cut like their welfare and all the shit they need to survive
well,
now.
and even people in the middle of the country, he didn't follow through with all the promises he made for the farmers.
I'm
and
pretty
stuff
sure it's
like-
just Texas now that likes it.
Yeah, I don't like. I would be real interested to see like a nationwide polling and see,
Demographic,
like what his actual approval rating is. Because I can't believe it can be more than 20% at this point.
So according to Gallup Daily, Trump job approval, he's looking at about 40% approval, 55% disapproval.
That is shocking.
Yeah,
like,
that's
massively
obscene.
shocking.
There was a point where he got down to like 21%. I figured he couldn't be much higher than that
Yeah, and this is recent. This is like
Yeah, this is
today.
yeah.
I mean
This graph is daily.
it's disturbing to think that nearly half the country is
Oh, no, that's-
on board with the
That's just
insanity known as
2017.
Trump right now. Because
Oh, that's
like I said-
2017.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
But this says beginning in January 2019, Gallup will report presidential job approval on a monthly basis.
So
And
they
this is
haven't
just
done it
job
yet.
approval, right? This can't be his overall approval.
Right.
Which I can
Don't
agree.
look up Gallup because Gallup has polls.
Jobs have gone up
in
like, overall
weird.
under his presidency. Like
Gallup is the one that said Bush had over a 50% approval rating for most of his presidency. So I don't know how much I trust that.
yeah. Also, the poll said that
Trump's
Trump
clocking
had a
about
chance to
39%
win,
right
and
now.
Hillary was a landslide, and like,
I mean, she technically did win, just like
she won the popular.
only by like the way that should matter.
Well, that's not the only way that should matter because I mean we've proven that the American people are not the most well informed, and
The
we
American
don't
people
have-
didn't vote for Trump.
I agree, and that was one time in that instance where it was right. But like, if we default to that strategy, we may end up
Was Al Gore or John Kerry? Who won against Bush?
Al Gore.
Al Gore should have been president.
I mean, maybe.
And it wasn't a maybe though. He won popular vote too.
But yet again, it's one of those things where...
I'm sure it was the same state thing. Oh, actually, he only won because of a bad miscount.
Yeah, that was that whole weird Florida.
His brother?
Fucking Florida.
His brother was running the polling stations?
I mean, trust me, I think that whole situation was also weird. And it just makes you wonder, like, how much is in, how much corruption's involved in government and politics and stuff. But at the same time, I really wonder how well involved everybody is. Like,
very poorly.
Yeah, nobody's. I mean, like especially when you're Shawn, when you just don't pay attention.
Huh?
Exactly.
Shawn pays attention.
He does pay attention to politics.
I don't. Yeah, not politics very much.
That's what we're talking about right now.
And that's mostly because I find so much. No, I find so much corruption in it that like it takes away from the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like it is in general. That's so like I'll pay attention, but like I'm not. It doesn't. I don't get worked up about it because it's like at the end of the day, somebody's being paid off.
To be fair,
corrupt.
we can't control anything,
right?
Matt said I would say 99.9% corrupt.
Yeah, well, the fact that we have things like Watergate or Guantanamo Bay and like all these different like events where on record we do corrupt things.
I don't know what you're doing.
He just showed water because he said water, so I went like Sesame Street,
okay. Hey, I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody thinks Nixon's a good president anymore. So,
I mean, I would beg to differ on that.
There probably is some people that would.
I mean, he is actively the lowest rated president in history right now.
Is he?
Below Trump, currently. Yeah.
Really? I would be shocked.
I have an idea, by the way.
He didn't do anything.
Help
the
us
entire
bring
time
in
he was
some more
off, except
money.
be a dick.
For the podcast, so
You're talking about
I'll
Trump or
talk to you
Nixon?
about it afterwards.
Historical rankings
Well,
of
Trump's
presidents.
not done yet. I'm sure Trump will be the lowest by the end.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The thing that he has going for him is that he hasn't got into a major conflict, but he's not into a second term yet.
He hasn't done anything yet. He's just been fighting. He hasn't gotten into major conflicts with our allies.
I mean, not really. He's kind of solidified some of our relationships, like with Russia.
That was not a relationship we had before Trump. That was an anti-relationship.
That's
Nobody.
what I'm saying.
It was
kind
bad.
Of solidified.
But
Like,
he
Mom
pulled
said-
us
same
away
thing with like North
he pulled
Korea.
us away from all of our allies, though.
What? How?
He pulled out of the United Nations.
I mean, yeah.
That's not good.
Trump is
Not
definitely
good,
burning
and
bridges
Trump
with
had
our
the Paris
allies.
Agreement pissing off most of the world. He's done
We
some
literally
things that
just
have caused some controversy.
destroyed our alliances. Literally, I just think that as soon as he's not president anymore, the other world government's gonna be like, okay, we knew we were just joking that whole time.
Well, obviously, I mean,
we know he was just a joke. We don't care because
well,
nobody likes
all
him.
you gotta do is look around the world and see that the way that they mock him and the way that he's treated, he's not taken very seriously. And like you said, as soon as he's out, it'll be a different dynamic, and we'll rejoin the United Nations. We'll rejoin.
It's an issue right now if somebody decides that we get attacked because nobody's going to defend us.
But I don't think we're gonna get attacked, and I don't think that
I don't know, man. We're pretty stupid. Trump's going to do something dumb.
I mean, I don't think so. I think that pretty much he's following most of his advisors. Like, he's not smart enough to be making decisions
I don't
on
think
himself.
he's following any of his advisors. That's what Mattis said during one of his during his exit statement thing. That he was gonna be there to make sure things were going right, and he wasn't listening to Mattis's advice. And he was the secretary or the defense secretary of defense.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't listening to the secretary of defense. That is a huge issue. This is a man who served in the military his whole life. A man who is a brilliant military mind, despite what I think about his politics.
Yeah.
He is one of the most outstanding military men we have had for a very long time. And the fact that
I don't disagree with that, Matt.
The fact that he thinks Trump is batshit crazy and not listening to him is not okay to me.
Mom said no. It will take decades for us to repair the damage he has done on a world basis. We are not respected. That cannot change in one election. I mean, and I absolutely agree.
I agree with that. To repair the damage, sure, but I feel like people are gonna be like, "Yeah, we'll talk to you again," and, instead of just laughing at us forever, because that's what's happening right
Depending on who we elect.
now. I mean, I hope.
So I'm looking at CBS News right now, and C-SPAN did a presidential historian survey, and this is ranked from worst to best.
I know Nixon is going to be worse unless.
Number 1 is Donald Trump.
That's what I thought.
Number 2 is James Buchanan.
Oh, that's funny.
Number 3 is Andrew Johnson. 4 is Franklin Pierce. 5 is Warren Harding. 6 is John Tyler.
Nixon isn't a
7 is William Henry Harrison.
So it's the presidents nobody's heard of. Got it.
8 is Millard Fillmore.
Yep.
Because historians fault Fillmore for signing the Fugitive Slave Act.
Yep.
Number 9 is Herbert Hoover.
That's
10 is Chester Arthur. 11 is Martin Van Buren. 12 is George W. Bush. 13 is Rutherford Hayes.
This is the historian thing where they rate them by their
This is an actual C-SPAN poll.
Okay, yeah. I was
14 is Zachary Taylor. 15 Benjamin Harrison. 16 James Garfield. 17 Richard Nixon. It took us 17 presidents from the bottom.
But I was talking about popularity.
Right. Well, this is a combination of. This is a poll. So
no, but it's like a.
This is
that's an
basically
informed people's poll, I would assume, because it looks like they're polling historians, right?
it is a little. Well, it's C-SPAN.
Well, is it C-SPAN polling historians though?
Well, obviously, if they're
because they're going
mentioning
back to
like,
Harding.
right.
Nobody knows who Harding is off the top of their head. Nobody knows what
Tanya
Chester
Harding?
Arthur did. I hate you.
President Harding. President Harding.
We had a president named Harding?
We sure did.
Harding, yeah.
Tanya Harding was president?
Warren G. Harding.
Yeah,
Warren G.
president.
was the president when?
1921 and 1923.
Yeah, 9
you have
years
a
ago.
picture with him.
Scandals that plagued Harding's presidency, like the infamous Teapot Dome scandal, in
Yep.
which cronies profiled him from secret oil deals, keep him low in the rankings.
No, but they, of course
No
they
but.
don't.
No but.
Okay.
Yes, but.
Yes, but.
Go ahead.
Look at the, on Wikipedia there's...
Closer to your microphone, assoule.
Huh?
Talk to your microphone, asshole.
Sorry. On Wikipedia,
Thanks.
there's a bunch of rankings, and like the popularity poll, there's like a post-World War II popularity, and Nixon's always on the bottom of it.
Mount up!
Yeah, like I said, people don't.
As
much as I hate
people in today's modern world hate Nixon, but
That guy, I mean, we don't...
Nixon and Reagan. I hate both
us
of them.
Lincoln's
common-minded,
always the
Racist assholes.
liberal-leaning, but yet still trying to choose my words carefully.
What are we talking about?
Huh? Did you say sup? Sup.
Oh, I heard
Yeah.
smut.
The people who are fairly not too many screws loose.
You mean the Trump supporters? Or the not-Trump supporters?
The non-Trump supporters. We're pretty much all on the same page. But I think you really would be surprised at what percentage of this country are Trump supporters. Just like I was shocked to find out what percent of this country is still racist and believes that black people should be owned. It's
not?
It's ridiculous. Do I not think that?
Yeah, do you not?
Wait.
No, I definitely
all
don't.
white people don't think we
I
should be
want to own at
slaves.
least 3 slaves, okay?
I mean, that's
think
fair.
that's
I want
a
white
sign
slaves, though.
of
White slaves are
prestige and-
white slaves are hard workers. We need white slaves
No,
because they're hard
they learn
workers
easy in
and
the
don't
sun.
they
Didn't
but
you
they
learn anything in history class?
but they don't have tons of child support.
I mean, they have good credit. That's why you want to have a couple
I
white
have
slaves
good
around.
All right,
Lord.
never mind. This is all invalid.
I'm
Wait,
so
when we get white
so
wait, hold on. When we
confused.
have white slaves that have good credit, they're going to buy our houses and then go on their credit after we don't pay our loans.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I thought that was pretty clear.
I was just trying to make infer the
My
non-black
credit,
people here.
I would never be able to move into a house.
For the,
That's why I
I'm
need
talking
white
about for the
slaves.
non-black people here, okay? The
That's
people
why they
watching.
want to own white people.
Wait, the only non-black person here is you, my ninja.
Did you just call me a ninja? I'm pretty offended by that sort of racist-ish statement.
I am.
That's the only way that could offend you.
And I am part Japanese.
Don't dishonor me. I am a samurai. I have honor.
Do not dishonor my family. Oh.
Now, look, if a white person was like, yo, bro, what up? Let me pass me some of that chicken and watermelon.
God, what is wrong with me today?
Y'all will get mad, but I am part Japanese, and now you guys are making fun of my culture. Get a rope.
Yeah, but I'm black.
I like chicken and watermelon.
You know what else I am? I'm Native American.
I want some grape drink.
I'm fucking Pocahontas.
Can I get some strawberry drink?
I couldn't afford the rope. I couldn't put it on
I
credit.
couldn't afford the strawberry, the grape drink.
They might have a deal on Amazon. Deal of the day.
On nooses?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I think maybe just rope.
A pre.
Are we hanging?
Does Amazon target their
They target very suicidal audiences, yes.
I wasn't gonna say suicidal dipshit. Can anybody on this podcast finish saying something without you interjecting something completely off topic from what they were trying to say?
No.
You know we would have been done an hour ago?
But this is good. We're making more viewers. Hi, friends.
Yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. I am part Okinawan. Yes.
See, we're at 9. We've been at about 9 viewers average, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The longer we're
When
going,
I type in noose, rope does come up on Amazon.
that's horrifying.
How did you type in noose?
Just by typing in noose, I assume?
I'm just wondering how he spells it.
Noose.
Okay.
Not NEWS.
That's new.
Exactly.
So you can get a noose on Amazon?
You don't watch the news?
But it's not free news.
What I was going to say is, does Amazon target their ads demographically? And geographically.
Probably. I mean, we are in the Pacific Northwest, so that would make sense.
If we live in like Oklahoma or Mississippi, are we more likely to see noose advertisements popping up on Facebook?
Probably not. Probably not.
We live in the Northwest, so we see umbrella
Probably
advertisements and all of the the ads about Generation X.
Generation X.
Now, isn't that funny? The Generation X has passed us, but we are now in a new day of a new Generation X.
We're in Generation Z.
But there is a new day of new Generation X. You guys know what that means, right?
Essentially, nooses.
When you have a child, if you have a boy and didn't want a boy, you can write X on the birth certificate, hoping the boy decides to be a girl when the boy gets older.
I don't know if that's a hope.
It is real, and you know what? I dove into it a little bit last night because I believe it's New York that just passed the law.
Yeah.
But it has been a law in Oregon, Washington, and California.
And so it's just essentially blank name until they want to decide?
Yes.
No. Blank gender.
Yeah.
Name and gender, or just gender?
Just gender. Gender is.
You get to name your kid. You can't just be.
Well,
this is baby 368.
Yeah, there's 3 boxes.
That could be its name.
It
could be.
There's 3 boxes for you to choose from on your birth certificate: male, female, or X.
I identify as a number, not a gender.
And you said they just put this in Oregon recently?
New York. Yeah,
New York,
it has been
Oregon, Washington,
and California.
But you can't eat You could eat roadkill now.
You can eat roadkill in Oregon now too.
Yes. This is.
We'll send you the clip. It'll make more sense.
You can pick up.
We talked about it on the podcast.
That was great. That was a good day.
It was a really good segment.
Good day.
We were busting up.
There were a lot of good jokes.
You gonna tell me I can't take that possum home to Jenny?
Oh, well, you could. Now you can.
If you're gonna take
you don't hit it on purpose. All right, you can throw something at me. Here.
You cannot take the possum home and give it to Jenny unless she writes you a bill of sale.
Oh.
You cannot sell the roadkill and you cannot give it to somebody else unless they write you a bill of sale that you gifted it to them.
Oh, okay.
But you can't sell it, period.
But you can't sell it, period.
It's a bill of sale, but it has to be.
It's a bill of gift.
Matt.
Do you have to file it?
Oh, Matt.
Keep it
I hate you, Matt.
you account for?
Matt said, I've been doing that forever. People always wondered what was in my lumpia. Now you know. I hate you.
I don't know
how many
lumpia
rolls. You don't know what lumpia is?
Lumpia is amazing.
He's the guy that gets a burger from Five Guys and only puts ketchup on it. So
you know what? I'm going there now after we're done.
Good for you. Enjoy your burger with ketchup.
So they can have.
Well, fuck you. I don't have money to get a burger with ketchup.
Why don't you live a little, dude? Put some lettuce and tomato on it.
Because that would be too healthy.
It's free. We've got a 5-year-old that puts more on her hamburger than you do.
She puts Mustard too.
Oh, she won't do mustard.
Fuck. That's
She'll draw the line. She draws the line of mustard.
So they do have.
I can put other stuff
grooming
on, but
nooses.
I like eating it pure.
I would like a grooming noose.
Pure and pure.
2 stars though, so it can't be very good. Not strong enough to hang.
Are we talking about nooses? Does it break when you're hanging
Pro
yourself?
Guard grooming noose.
Breakaway
In
noose.
different
Wasn't that kind
sizes.
of pointless?
Pretty much.
14, 16, 18, 21, and 22 inches.
Is the 22 inches for slightly heavier people?
I don't know. I don't know anything about grooming noose.
Guy,
Is there a weight rating on these nooses?
22 inch.
There might be.
I love that. That guy's so creepy looking.
Yeah, no, he's a
max-
Why am I
His
getting
fake.
more phone calls? Hold on.
I was like,
A
obviously
max
they planned it
capacity.
out and, like, that was no, that's real. That's all neck.
I don't even.
I don't
know.
think noose is a good thing we should be talking about right now. Oh boy, get him.
We have plans from every A-plus rated health insurance nationwide. For a hassle-free quote, press 1 to speak to a licensed insurance agent.
Get it right
Or
next
press
to your
2 to be added to the
microphone.
Do not call list.
Hello, thank you for holding. This is Anne. Are you looking for individual or family coverage?
Family.
Okay, is this for you and a spouse, or you and some children?
Me and a bunch of children.
Both.
I guess and a spouse. I guess she needs to be. Oh.
They
You
never.
were horrible at this, dude. You were horrible.
But they hung up on you and you just
Yeah, they
said
hung
a
up
bit.
before you said anything.
That's
so.
true.
I feel like they don't even want to do their job.
No, they don't.
They're just.
No,
I just got
they want
log
to do
clicks
that.
and I don't want to really talk.
Telemarketing?
I
Yeah.
call
You don't
them
want to
back.
do that job.
I used to fuck with people. When
You know what?
I'd be like, I have a battery operated Q-tip.
Just for where does it say the number was from?
Colorado.
Call the number back, put it close to the microphone, and say, "I'm sorry, I missed a phone call from this number." I guarantee it's going to go to somebody's cell phone because they're just spoofing numbers
Yeah.
randomly.
For sure.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
Don't block it with your
Call
phone.
cannot
See?
be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial
Surprise,
again.
surprise.
It's their.
Yeah, they're getting real good at it. Because they do our area code and stuff. And so
Yeah.
you
But
totally
that was a
think-
303 number, and I get numbers from
Weird.
206 because that's where my number is. But
Yeah, that's what? Seattle?
Yeah.
206? Yeah.
Wow.
yep, I don't get 306.
I think we should do future things. We should do deals of the day on Amazon.
Okay.
Just the hilarious deals today.
No, well, I mean, what like it could be legit things like
Maybe Jeff Bezos will
because we could
sponsor
put
us.
links in there and get kickback
Please sponsor us before you destroy the world, Jeff
when people
Bezos.
buy off our link. Amazon kicks back money.
Oh,
You didn't know about that? It's like an
No, I
affiliate
didn't.
program.
I didn't.
You can do that with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's how all the internet dudes do their deals or whatever.
Right.
With their
Sweet.
link
Well,
off.
we
Right, just
like
give
we've
me
got a
all
link for
kinds- all
Vertigear
the
and
Amazon
Newegg
stuff.
on our Twitch page, but I didn't know Amazon did it too.
Yeah, which where a lot of people buy stuff. So you
Son
can
of a bitch.
put all that in the ad on YouTube.
That's like just free money for us.
Yep. When people buy it, yeah, just another revenue stream.
Is it only things that we link, or
Yeah. Yeah, we can't link all of Amazon.
I was really hoping.
/me.
I'm gonna start just putting links up for stuff that I want for my birthday. It's not until May.
I mean, that's
Somebody,
what I do with family now.
I got 2 things for Christmas. I got mic stands. Oh, I got a cool Seahawks sign to put on my wall.
My birthday and Christmas.
You just had a birthday, and I gave you a birthday present.
I appreciate
Ninja,
that.
Oh, I probably could say nigga.
ninja.
But
whatever you
yeah,
want.
no, you can.
Yeah,
We
Twitch
can.
has been very kind to me. I could say nigga. I can smoke dabs on the thing. I
Yeah.
can do whatever I want. They're like, is it legal in your state? Nigga, do it. I'm like, okay. Twitch, I love you.
Wait, what state is saying nigga legal in?
None.
Exactly.
I was gonna say like Oklahoma at least.
It falls under freedom of speech.
So
But technically, it falls under freedom of speech for everybody.
birthday
Because if you're
is right
singling
before-
one race out and not another, that makes it illegal.
my birthday's right before Christmas, so I've never really had like a birthday celebration.
Sagittarius, baby. December 1st birthday, they always say the
21st.
same thing. Oh, we're gonna get you extra for Christmas. I'm like,
Right?
baby, I'm gonna get you extra.
Right?
And then Christmas comes, and I'm sitting there with all the kids, and I got the same amount of gifts as them assholes. Nigga, what the fuck? Where's my extra gifts?
I got $35 Amazon
33
gift card.
years, family, of extra gifts. Where the fuck they at? I'm still waiting. I'm not bitter at all. That's
My
why.
sister-in-law, her birthday is Christmas Eve.
Super
My
bitter.
mom's birthday is Christmas.
Mine's the 21st, so I'm just
She
super
is.
bitter about it all the time.
All she wants
I don't
is
get a
recognition
birthday
on her
celebration. I get a birthday
She's
and
like,
Christmas
bring me a birthday
celebration.
cake and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
We forgot one year.
My
So I
girl
don't
didn't
like Christmas anymore.
My girl didn't plan very well because her teenage boy is December 23rd and her going to be 6-year-old daughter is January 6th. So we're really fucked this time of year.
I mean, you guys say the same thing. We'll get you extra, baby, on Christmas.
Yeah,
We're just gonna
double
combine
Christmas
everything.
present. It's just 1.5 Christmas presents.
You're gonna get a
stuff and then half
Yeah.
the gifts in Christmas theme.
But
You're gonna get a birthday in
July.
July. You're gonna get a birthday in
same
July.
amount.
You're getting. I'll give you a high five for birthday, but I'll
The
definitely
cool
get something
thing,
for Christmas.
though, the 5-year-old about to be 6 doesn't care what it is. She's so laid back.
She's like to open stuff?
She sat at the table the other day while we were eating breakfast, and she had a conversation with like an empty pop can and an empty soda can, and the pop can was the king and the soda can was the queen, and then she brought a little toy and put it on the table and said, "This is the castle," and then she just, like 15 minutes, they were talking to each other, and she was acting out this scene with a pop can and a soda
Probably
bottle.
just videotaping stuff.
So I can go to the dollar store and pick up 50 things and wrap them all, and she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, you got me
presents!
Look at all these presents." She'll be cool with it.
Until she turns like 12 and
Yeah,
it's
and a
like,
couple
I
big
want
boxes, too, with
Game Boys.
stuffing.
Yeah.
Are Game Boys
I
still a
don't-
thing?
I don't think she's ever gonna be at that point.
No, you think she's gonna have ADD forever?
And even if she is, then I'm gonna get one off her up because she's not gonna care if it's used or not. Yeah, she is that cool. She's a little hippie.
Some kids
And
are
I love her
just
to
laid back
death.
Like that.
Yeah.
You really see personalities develop at a young age.
I was
Yeah.
terrible.
It's a life.
Like I really,
so weird.
anytime that she's got something new to open, I really want to put her on that side of the table and like put it on YouTube and have her open do it like
Yeah, gift opening.
yeah.
They do that.
Yeah,
all the time,
unboxings.
yeah. Unbox. That's what it was. Yeah, that one kid is like
Yeah.
the second biggest like YouTuber or whatever, or pulled in the second most money. Or
It's
something,
ridiculous.
unboxing.
Have you ever watched any of
Up
those?
on me. I'm still pretty upset. about
Yes,
that.
like my niece. My niece is the same way.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Especially
the
if
same
she's
way.
like a cute kid and she's charismatic and stuff. Put
Yeah.
her in front of the
Yeah.
camera, man. She'll make a killing. Like,
Yeah. Well, and she's like you guys, little half African, and so she's got
Quart-frican.
the girl African hair.
I'm a
And it's,
quart-
oh
all
yeah,
of us Africans.
yeah.
I'm a
Well, most
court
of us
frickin'. I'm a court frickin'.
Did you say Quart-frican? What?
Okay.
What? The hair?
No, I'm 25% black. I'm 50% Native American.
How do you know this?
Did you do an ancestry?
Did you go to 23andme.com?
Yeah. Don't believe it.
No, it was.
My mom told me the
I
same
thought you were
It
adopted.
was
0%
Ancestry
Indian.
Mingle.
Ancestry Mingle.
told me.
Disgusting motherfucker.
I was trying to holler at my dick.
You don't remember the
I don't
reference?
know my
I
birth
do.
parents, but my parents sort of know my birth parents. Sort of. I think they met him once.
When we started this season of FunkShop TV, and
We had sponsors.
we made up our sponsors.
Oh,
So AncestryMingle.com was one of them.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Falafel Waffle, where everything's kosher.
Something about bike insurance. I think
Oh yeah, that was
that was Tom's
thing.
Yeah.
We never could figure out what he was trying to be
I don't
funny
know.
about.
I think he was trying
with
to.
all the
He
The
does,
one guy that actually was a stand-up comedian for a while. We couldn't figure out where he was coming from half the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tom.
We miss you, Tom.
We know
taking
you're
him off.
back.
I'm taking him off the intro video.
stand-up you think?
No.
He ended up sitting down.
He sat down for a really long time.
Yeah,
Pretty bad.
yeah.
He's selling dental stuff now.
Damn, he's really.
He sat way down.
You said selling dental stuff. He says, "Damn." That makes me think dental dam. You know what a dental dam is used for?
Oh.
And in other news,
just like a big piece of.
my mom is watching right now, and she's like, "What?
Oh my god.
What else is a dental
I'm
dam
so
used for
sorry.
besides dental
Dental
stuff?
Dental dam is the kind of dam that blocks a river, and it's made out of beaver teeth.
Yes.
Or made from beaver teeth.
Precisely. Wood. It's
Boom,
wood.
wood. Dental dam blocks the water and the wood and stuff.
It definitely blocks the water in the wood.
And on that note, Shawn, you got anything to add before we end today's podcast?
Good night, everybody.
No, I'm good.
We're all going to bed for the
We
next
love
3
you,
days.
New York!
Wait, we're in New York now?
No, for real.
I thought we were in Kentucky.
Anybody?
Kentucky Fried Chicken!
Oh my God, shut up.
Okay.
No, for real. Anybody got anything they want to add or subtract?
I have a lot I want to subtract. I have a lot I want to subtract.
You don't do any editing, so.
Is everybody logged in on your phone?
Yep.
Because we have to find
We have to raid some scrubs.
raider.
We're raiding. Everybody stay where you are. Don't leave. I'll talk to you. You're my friend. I love you all.
Hey, Mom, thanks. Mom says Happy New Year's, guys. Love
Wait,
and hugs
stay
to
until
all.
we raid.
Mom will stick around for a minute. She does.
Okay, cool.
She knows how this works now.
All right, awesome.
Next time.
Dude, I'm in just browsing it, and the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boobs.
Like, literally.
Hold on. I need a better picture.
There's
I can do this.
1, 2, 3 guys out of the top 20.
They have boobs too.
I don't see boobs, but I assume there are boobs. Definitely boobs.
My chat's a little behind.
We need to raid her.
Fuck
She's
onions.
wearing a turtleneck.
No,
She's
we're
doing
not.
D&D.
No, I'm definitely not rating her. There's somebody that wants added on Snapchat. This guy looks.
I was wearing my Dungeons and Dragons hat yesterday.
You know, we've got some productive
I was
stuff
getting
to
a lot
do,
of
so we're not
comments.
really rating to find
compliments
content.
on that.
Let's go raid Nated because he was in our channel earlier.
We could raid the
He's a
Angry
gamer.
Joe Show. We had Angry Joe Show to talk about.
Angry Joe Show.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to get.
Oh, yeah,
so
good.
do something for our D&D stuff, like do recording.
I want to do D&D.
I know, I've talked briefly a few times about live streaming D&D.
All right, guys, I'm going into the disclaimer, and then we are rating. Thanks for tuning in. Shawn and I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
I started playing.
Josh, thanks for joining us. Anthony, thanks for waking up. You guys.
I didn't
can
ever
be
go
here.
to bed.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.